Hello, and welcome to a brand new campaign run by me with 4 players I met on Roll20. The campaign is Tomb of Annihilation, a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons adventure set in the Forgotten Realms. Our players and I have never played D&D together, and some are playing for the first time. So don't take anything personal if we don't use rules or the books as written. The point of the game is to use the rules as guidelines to create an amazing story with friends, and I think we have done that. We have an Aasimar Warlock, a Triton Wizard, an Aasimar Paladin, and a Dwarven Monk taking on their first quest together against the Death Curse, a powerful curse in the land denying resurrection magic and slowly withering away those who have been resurrected. They will head to Chult, a land of mystery and danger, discover clues, and take on expeditions funded by gold won through quests, arena battles, and looting innovation places. So without spoiling anything, take a seat, remember that the audio and visuals mature and get better, and remember that all heroes have their beginnings, and this is theirs. So welcome to our Tomb of Annihilation campaign, starting now. So, right where we left off. We left off with all of you making your way to leaving the Colosseum after you were victorious. And on your way back, you met a couple of interesting people, got some suggestions on how to move forward. And in that time, visited a magic shop, were pickpocketed and by a bunch of children, jolted thieves, but were able to track them down and secure your coin purses. With that, you all took to planning your next couple of days. Deciding that after spending time at the magic shop, some of you were able to acquire some items and get some inspiration on what you may want further down the road, preparing for the continuation of your quest to stop the death curse that has now been plaguing the world, the material plane of Faerun. With that being said, it is morning, and you have all gotten your long rest for the night before. You have eventually taken time to get your affairs in order. Doldir, Irvin, Belhador, Own, you are in the Thundering Lizard and preparing to start your day at one of the tables with breakfast, drink, and the day is yours. What would you like to do?
What he said was we should go check out that church you wanted to go check out, Owen.
Yeah, I'd like to do that.
Yeah, I like that as well.
They may even have something that we can do.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
What about you, Doldir?
We can go to the church. I'm fine with that. I'm mainly going to be listening in because I won't be able to see anything on road.
Understood. Okay. So with that, all of you gather your things and prepare to make your way to the Temple of Zavras, a place of worship for what is considered a divine patron to divination, fortune tellers, people who require or are in search of great wisdom and answers in their time of need. It is in the Merchant's Ward to the north, bringing you back to Port Nanzaro. It is this structure over here. And it is on your way that you all find another blessed day in Port Nanzaro of people moving about, preparing for selling their wares. The humidity is starting to get a bit, not comfortable, but at least it is in the back of your mind at this point. and some of you wear less than you did before because of the heat and consistency of the close quarters that is Port Anzaro. Eventually, after about a 20 or so minute walk, you are asked for your purpose by a couple of guards on your way into the merchant's ward, because it is adjacent to the merchant prince's villa, where Wakanga and the other merchant princes dwell. But you have already been given a sigil of Wakanga Otamu and are given safe passage.
I have a quick question. Can we make a short stop?
Where would you like to make a short stop to?
I would like to see if we can. I would like to buy a new pouch, so one that's not easily cut. You know.
Oh, I thought we did that last
Come on,
time.
those-
No, we
just have
didn't
to
buy
look
the
at-
game patches yet.
We have to buy chainmail coin purses.
Oh.
If you guys
thought
would
we-
like, those run for 2 silver pieces each.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's take that out of the party funds, because that's. So
Yeah.
we'll do 5 of them, and we'll just go ahead and take gold out.
Okay. So for 2 silver pieces each, you find a local merchant who is willing to be haggled down a bit, and especially since you're all newcomers. So remove that from the party funds, and you are all now have chainmail coin purses, which will make it extremely difficult for people to just tear off. As well, they are made with dinosaur leather, much sturdier.
Nice.
So, a nice attachment. You can even add that to your inventory as a reminder. So, with that, however, after a quick stop, you do make your way towards the Temple of Zavras. And, let's see. Let's find... Where is he? Okay. So, on your way there, you guys are walking up the street and see this grand looking structure. You see what looks like a tiled roof with a great dome resembling an unblinking eye staring into the sky. This is the devoted deity of Zavras. And on your way there, you see that the entire structure is wrapped around in what looks like reflective silver tiles and stands maybe higher than the outer walls at about 40 to even 60 feet up above the ground floor.
Mm-hmm.
You see standing outside of what is a very empty street, just about a wide staircase sits atop a man, and just below that staircase, speaking to him, look to be 3 figures in dark brown and blackened robes and leathers. These 3 men seem to be speaking to one of the priests when you approach, and you hear what is the tail end of a conversation. I cannot help you, and that will be the end of it. We do not solicit ourselves to queries of the public or interlopers. The 3 men below the steps continue back. It will be in your best interest to listen to our plea. We offer you not free commission, 500 blood rubies, and the man pulls out a pouch and grasps it in his hand. It would do great things for your temple and your people. However, there are alternatives if you were not to help us. This is of great importance. Staring down the three men, the priest replies back, "We cannot be bribed. We are priests to the divine. Take your leave now, and we will take this no further. I do not deal with threats." As all of you approach, why don't everybody give me a perception check?
Make sure advantage is off. Yeah.
Well, for me.
Okay.
Oh, damn it. 7. Let's click that back off. See his shirt!
Okay. What I will do in this situation
Think
is,
just-
I will send you a quick message, Irvin, of what
Okay.
you see. Okay. So that is what you see. I sent that to you on the Discord. As you all approach, the men turn to look at you all approaching the Temple of Zavras and begin to show their disinterest in pursuing this any further. The man who held the purse tucks it into his shirt. "We will be on our way. But remember this. We will be back." And the three men tend to themselves and saunter back the opposite direction from where you came, away from the Temple of Zabras.
Give it a moment before walking up to it. They're at the door, right? They're like door guards or something like that.
The men were at the bottom of a...
No, the priests.
The priest was at the top. He's by himself.
Okay.
Yes. And the other three left, not touching the staircase on their way, just leaving.
Yeah.
The man that you see... Let's see. The man you see is dark-skinned, more brown, with wrinkles across his face, a darkened blackish beard, full but not overkempt, and he looks at the group and he's wearing these yellow and white robes and kind of fixes himself as he comes to your gaze. "How may I help you?"
Is everything okay, Father? Or priest?
"Of course. We have no interest in helping unsavory individuals. This is a temple of peace."
Yeah, they did not look well intended. That's for sure.
I see you have an eye for them as well. Definitely unsavory people in Port Nanzaro is a common thing, but for them to show such ill intentions and to seek after the aid of Zavras.
Clearly out of towners. Group, I think, is more humoring me, given my particular background. I was hoping to come and meet you and hear more about your order. I'm a priest of Agma myself. But if you guys are having trouble, do you need us to look into something for you?
Yeah, because those guys are going to be back for sure. There's no way they're letting this go.
I think we will be more than happy to help you in any way if needed.
I appreciate the aid, and I don't know who you are, though. I am Grandfather Sitembi. I am the High Priest of Zavras here in Port Nanzaro.
My name is Uwan Lananen, Shadowglade. I'm a traveling priest of Ogma. These are my companions, Belhador and Urban and Boulder. We're
Yes.
taking the name of Curse Breakers.
Oh,
We're here to
that's
just
what it
kind
was.
of explore the jungles, trying to get some funds together to go first, though. But
Yes, we're looking to cure this curse on the land.
It's not this horrible thing happening to people, but
You're coming in a little low, Beldor.
Yeah, I can barely hear you.
yeah, give me a minute.
No problem. While you all can continue with this dialogue, Grandfather Zitembi looks interested, and at the turn of as you turn the conversation towards the death curse, he seems more curious. The death curse, the newest blight to our realm. What is your interest in turning to Port Nianzaro?
our patrons who are trying to help fund our expedition have an interest in what's been going on, and they have reason to believe that it is somewhere originating in this particular continent.
Yes, and I'm a paladin of the Silver Flame, and my order has sent me to try to cure the lands of the abomination of this curse.
The add-on that you guys continue in refocusing towards the death curse, it seems to unsettle him, and he looks a bit confused.
Oh.
You say that you believe that the curse has originated from Cholt.
On the information we have been given, I do, yes.
Yes, it is.
We don't think it's your good people per se, but there
No, we're
are a
just
lot
saying
of
that there's
areas
something
here that
There's
are.
something going on around here that's causing this. Not saying that anyone here caused this.
Right. But to say the least, that is still very unsettling. Why don't you enter? And he.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Very kind of you.
He brings open these two large wooden doors and pushes them open. And as he does, you get a sense of light and openness as you start to move up the gray stone steps and see a very modest looking welcoming area. There seems to be a small bath, a wash area filled with water. He comes in and puts his hands in and cleans himself. And there seems to be another door that leads further into the temple, but there's chairs and benches about, and he offers you all a seat within.
I follow suit. I use the same thing he did, wash his hands. I do the same.
Okay.
Not like any of this. I just follow Urban's lead with this.
Okay. Doldir
Yeah,
looks
I'll wash
around,
my hands as well.
looks about at the temple, looks into the water, takes a seat. As you all take a moment, the grandfather, continues to think to himself, and eventually a priestess, a younger Cholton woman, dark-skinned, with much longer black hair curled, enters and offers everyone a round of water, simple, on a wooden platter, and she brings it to everyone.
I drink
Oh,
from
thank you.
Much.
Yep.
She graciously bows and then returns to the main chamber, and as she does, another woman enters, looking more ready to go out and have a daily run of business, or she isn't dressed in simple robes. She has leathers tight across her skin, dark brown could be armor, but she looks to Grandfather Zatembi and, Grandfather, may we speak when you have a moment, when you are done with them? I still have the matter at the basin to deal with. Of course, yes. Just give us some privacy for a moment, and we will talk on that. She looks at the group of you for a moment and then does go back to the main chamber. And for the moment now, you are private with Grandfather Zatembi, and he looks at all of you. So you believe that the death curse has originated from Chult? That is disturbing news, and something I fear that I should been able to foresee. But of course I have been lacking in practices here. What is your intention while you are in Chult?
Oh, to help, of course.
My interests lie in exploring the undiscovered regions of Chult while I'm here, and it is our suspicion that it's likely going to coincide with our mission. If you wanted something more personal, there you have it.
To become stronger and to help as much as I can along that way.
Mine is to restore the balance of nature, because this abomination curse is tilting the scales in a evil manner.
As he looks at each one of you and you give to him your information and purpose, eventually there is a sound of gulping consistently to the right of you, as Doldir continues to indulge his habit. And the Grandfather looks at everyone. Honesty, I appreciate it. Well, I would like to offer any support I can. If there is a death curse that has originated from my lands, I would very much, not particularly just to know about it, but be able to aid in its restoration. There is something I could do to help in this matter. As a diviner of Zavris, I have spent my life using ritual-based magics. Things much more difficult to pursue for the impatient. But I am a patient man, and I believe that I do know of something that might be able to aid in this. It would take me some time to gather for enough supplies for the ritual. And then the ritual, of course, would take almost 24 hours non-stop to commit.
Oh, sounds like quite the ritual.
It is one of the most powerful spells I know. It will allow me to peer between the veils of the divine gate and ask upon the deity Zavris himself for answers to our questions.
Oh, wow. That is indeed powerful.
Yes, I've only done this once before. And I hope that in this attempt it may answer the questions to the answers I was given in my first attempt. But is there something I could help with you in the meantime, before I pursue this?
Well, our visit is one part personal. I personally am interested in your particular order and religion. I don't know much about it, and I'm in the area. Secondarily, like I said, we are looking for funding. Do you happen to have any work that might be of interest to us, or have heard of any work?
He looks up to the ceiling and puts a hand on his mouth and kisses up to the ceiling. Zavris, no. cause to be pleased. It seems that your coming here is not just a coincidence. We do have work that does need to be done. A acolyte of mine has drawn concerns herself in these coming times, and I do wish for her to feel that she can commit to pursuing the truth and peeling back the dark secrets that this world tries to trap us in. But I fear that she is not ready. I will go and send for her, and perhaps you can help her in her quest, and I can...
There's a chance.
We do our best. Yeah.
If there's a chance we can help them, I would be more than happy to give it a shot.
Good. Good. I will go get her. One moment. And thank you.
Not at him.
So, for a moment, Grandfather Sitembi leaves, and you have time to yourselves if you guys want to speak before he returns.
We steal everything in the room.
No.
Yo, run as fast as possible.
No, it's like Morrowind, guys. We gotta get those Dwemer plates.
Yeah. No. I don't have any.
I'm just meditating.
I'll just
More
look around,
more
yeah.
seriously, though, this might be an opportunity to get a healer for our downtime. That might be nice.
Would be good.
Good. That's a good point. Good idea.
We also be something more we could look into. We were talking about that necromancer that attacked this place a while ago. I'm feeling that might have something to do with this right now, so maybe look into that more later.
So what happens after some time, the acolyte you saw before enters in. She's shortish in stature, and Grandfather Zitembi is behind her and says, "This is an acolyte of mine, and she is a promising student. I would expect from the honesty you've given me that you would do the best you could in helping her, and as well as protecting her in her quest. I think that in these dark times, we should always be vigilant and united."
I agree.
So, if you would like, the ritual will take me some time, at least 24 hours. I will be getting some rest before I embark on this and have my students prepare. You are welcome to return in the meantime. But, please, hear her and let us know if you can be of any assistance.
Same as with you. Would we need to be there for this ritual, or are you doing the ritual
Yeah.
without us coming back?
I would
after you're done with
say
it?
I will send someone to you an hour or so before it is complete, so we can participate in the final spell. I think it important that all of us be there with whatever information we've gathered. And I also hope that within the time allotted to you that you do return with time to spare and bringing whatever questions you can, because if the ritual is successful, we will not have long to pierce the unknowing truths of the world.
Okay.
So, Grandfather Zitembi leaves, and the woman approaches. Thank you.
What was her? Of course.
I am Zinawa, and I would request your aid in something. I'm
Zinawa?
Zinawa, and Zitembi is the grandfather. Spelling that right? Yeah.
Oh, Yeah, I spelled that completely off. I'm not.
Oh,
Actually-
not one close to how I spelled it.
Same, I did a Z.
It's okay. Zitembi and Zinawa.
So Tembi is the grandfather?
Zitembi is, yes.
He is the head, grandfather of the place.
Grandfather
he's-
Zitembi is head priest of the Temple of Zavris. This is one of his acolytes, Zinawa.
Priest. Temple. Of what?
Zavris.
God?
Zavris.
Savras. Zavris.
Oh, sorry.
And with that, thank you for your time. I appreciate the help.
It's no big deal. Happy to help.
Well, don't say that yet. Who knows what the mission is yet? Don't jinx it.
We need you to burn down this orphanage.
Yeah.
Oh.
Damn it!
So, anyway, my name is Inet, but most people call me Zinawa. I've had visions recently, as is custom with being a fortune teller, but after joining the Temple of Zavris, I've learned that there's a difference between dreams and visions. Grandfather Zitembi has helped me to hone these powers, these abilities.
Oh yeah. What kind of powers and abilities? Yeah. Like, can you elaborate?
Mostly in divining, being able to foretell certain events.
Oh really?
They are still difficult for me to put together, but I've noticed something that more things that I have put to the back of my mind have come true, and I do not wish to leave this to chance anymore. I have found that I have a strange dream or vision of something dark or gathering within the Aldani Basin. It is not too far from Port Nyanzaro, but it is within the jungle itself. It is a dangerous trek, and the land of the Aldani is also very dangerous.
Oh.
I had a vision of red robes and books and a arcane symbol carved into stone and a bleeding heart that dripped into the ocean. It seemed too vague at the time, but I could have sworn that I recognized the robes before. She takes a moment and then continues. Have you ever heard of the Red Wizards of Thay?
I have not.
Personally, no, I have not.
Everyone give me either a religion or a history check if you have it. One or the
Okay.
other.
So do both at the same time, is what you're saying? Just kidding. Let's see. He says religion or history.
Oh, that's good.
Oh wow, mine is not very good.
How about you, Own? Neither?
Oh, he said emergency bio on Discord.
Ah, okay. No problem. Own continues to think. Doldir continues to perplex. Irvin, it is difficult for you to place. Doesn't sound too familiar, but Bellador, this may be a little bit more personal. The Red Wizards of Thay have been talked about in your family for a long time. They are a considerably powerful empire within Faerun. They are considered to be a nation controlled by the most powerful wizards within Faerun. But no one knows the who truly rules Thay, but it is considered one of the most what's the right word? It is more equivalent to a slave empire. There is a hierarchy. The wizards who are considered the most powerful are in the ruling class, and the Red Wizards of Thay span their empire through any means possible, through slave labor, domination through magic, and a considerable focus in necromancy magic.
I'm gonna turn to her and be like, so wait, you're telling me that these are the people we will be dealing with right now?
I hate to suggest it, but it is perplexing that the Red Wizards would come this far east. West. This far west. To Chult. There is not much for them here. But if they are here, there is a very dark intention within them. And I fear that the Aldani Basin will give us answers.
Sorry about that. I had to run to the bathroom. Can you give me a brief catch up? It sounds like red wizards have shown up.
Yeah, let Belhador explain.
Please and thank you.
Oh, this gonna be good.
Basically, these residents of Thay are basically a slave nation of powerful wizards who control slaves that will do whatever the hell they please at the time, taking over whatever they want using slave labor and such. And they basically, our friend here thinks that they've come here for some reason and there's a dark purpose behind it, so we should stop them.
DM, I feel like I would know something about them, not
Right.
super detailed, but being an arcanist with the Temple of Ogmo, it's all about knowledge.
So I would.
Is there anything that I would
Right.
know about this?
So the same I'd give them for history or religion. I think you would definitely know more about the Red Wizards. However, Bellador, though you know them more personally because of the relationship your family had with Thay, your family would have had dealings with them based on how close to their nation your father's lands were. But Own, you as a wizard in general know the dangers of the Red Wizards. They are a powerful magocracy in which only the most powerful wizards rule, and they heavily invest in slave labor, necromancy magics, and the pursuit of magical and powerful artifacts. Nothing mundane. They are considered one of the most feared nations in all of Faerun. For them to be also considered within Chult is also a disturbing thing because the Red Wizards do not travel in, for leisure. They go with
they
purpose.
set up like an enclave and they stay there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So she is suggesting that she's had visions of them, and because of that, she would like to check out the Aldani Basin, which is within the jungles of Chult. And
Is it very close by?
she suggests that it's, as she continues, it is closer than most things, but it is not that close. It is still within the jungles of Chult. So
About how
Okay.
much of a journey is it?
Is it like a day's journey, or is it like within a day, or is it multiple days?
let's real quick check. So checking here. Okay. The Aldani Basin would be about 150 miles away from Port Nanzaro. It is far, but the river Sostensta should be able to get us there quicker than normal, and is much safer than traipsing through the jungle. I've also heard that that there is a camp called Camp Righteous within the river Sosta, close to the basin. I think it is led by the Lord's Alliance or the Flaming Fists. I don't know.
Okay then. When would you want to leave?
That might be a little more complicated than just that, right?
As she points to Owen, exactly. I really do wish to. I need to know for certain that we can undergo such a journey, but it is also still something that would require an expedition for us. We would require a guide, soldiers. Not that you are not capable. I just don't know you well.
Understandable. Plus, we don't know exactly what we'd be running into going down there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how do you guys want to approach this? Should we? I mean,
It
do you have
sounds like we still need funds to be able to leave the city.
Yeah.
But it's not like we're going to go wandering around the jungle either, so it's not so much that we need the funds that we were looking at before.
True.
I think it's a worthwhile endeavor to go and check this out because the Thans, if they're here, are probably after something that is related to or might help or something for what we're looking for.
You
Right?
know what, this might be a good opportunity to all those guides we were looking at. We can maybe take one out as a trial, see if how we like them.
Well, we were told that we can get funding for one already.
Yeah.
So that's
By
good.
who?
I don't
By
think
who?
we could leave today.
Wakanda.
I think that we need to get like more supplies, decide whether or not we want like traveling animals or something like that, but we could at least meet one of the guides. I have one in mind. I don't know about you guys, but it wouldn't be a terrible idea to give it a shot.
So we still
We
need our
will
funds.
keep your request in mind as we continue forward with ours. We're very interested. But it sounds like we have a little work to do before we can go and do it. If you have anything to do that you could do to aid us to be able to
Yeah,
expedite
exactly.
this.
Is it time sensitive? Like, do we have like a specific time set we have to get it done?
Yeah, that's something else I was going to ask.
Yeah, how long?
No, I don't think that. My visions didn't show anything established, but I do believe it was telling me that they are trying to create or construct
So,
a base of operations, at least within the basin.
so it's time sensitive, but not to the point we have to leave like tomorrow.
No,
Not the place that- It's gonna take them a while.
Yeah. Okay, good to know. I say we still continue our plan to earn some
Yeah,
coin,
let's
folks.
get some supplies and stuff before going out.
Well, coin. I think we need some coin to help us fund that. those
Yeah, well,
supplies,
that's what
And
saying,
we need to come back in 24 hours, right?
The guy said he would send someone with us within an hour of when he's gonna finish the ritual.
Right.
So should we go to the Coliseum and try to earn some more coin like we did yesterday, and then use rest time to recover and wait for our summons?
I would be interested in that.
I as well. I'm always down for a good fight.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I
say we take that.
I think I would be fine with that, but I would ask for one favor.
Yes.
I would like to go.
Oh. Wait, to the Coliseum or on the expedition? Assuming
Yeah.
To the basin when you do set off. I would
Oh.
very much like to go to see it for myself.
Oh, I assumed you would be coming along.
I assumed you were coming with us, nonetheless.
Yeah.
That's great then.
What are your particular capabilities, though? Have you left
Yeah.
the city? I understand it's very dangerous.
I
It sounds like you're not so much a guide yourself.
No, I'm just adept at base spells that Father September has potted to me.
Do you guys have any? Sorry to interrupt. Please continue.
No, it's just base magic, nothing serious.
What about
Do you guys have
healing
any
magic?
funds to add to? Do you have any supplies or access to funds to aid in this?
I don't have many funds myself.
Is the and the temple isn't willing to
We could
help
speak
fund the
with
expedition?
we could speak with the grandfather when he's woken. I will be sure to ask him myself when he
That would be
awakens.
Fantastic. And in the meantime, we're working on our plan to try to secure additional funds, but through the Coliseum or any other means that we can.
Okay. Where can I send for you when?
We're at the Thundering Lizard. Is that
Blizzard is
Yes.
where we
I'm
We've
not too
rented a couple rooms there for the week.
Okay, I'm not familiar. That's in the.
south?
It's in the Red District, I believe.
Oh, the Red Bazaar. Okay. Yes. Okay. I will definitely be. I will come and find you when the time is right. And thank you again for everything.
Excellent.
And I wish you
You
best
as well.
of luck in the arena.
Thank you.
I do have a couple more questions real quick. Shouldn't take long.
Of course.
If you're really considering joining an expedition outside into the wilderness there, you tell me that you know some basic magics, but what kind of basic magics are we talking about here?
Excuse me.
Mostly enchantment. I do have some healing capabilities that the father has imparted in me. I can cure minor wounds, and I can project some cold temperatures onto within a short distance. I've been focusing, and I call it. He calls it an ice blade. So,
Oh, interesting.
yes, I'm still learning, but I'm confident that I can protect myself and help you when the time is necessary.
All right, thank you. We'll be in touch. We're gonna go and see what we can get done for the day and what coin we can make to further our goals.
Okay. Well, thank you and best of luck. I will see you soon.
Farewell.
Yes, we'll see you shortly.
Okay. So you all exit the Temple of Zavris, find yourselves descending the stone steps, and the doors close behind you. The time is your own, and the day is yours. What would you all like to do?
Did we? I can't remember. I got healing potions last time, or did we get healing potions? I think we did.
You and Doldia bought all 4 of those potions from the shop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember. I was trying to figure out how to put them in my inventory. I don't think I did because I couldn't find them.
I mean,
Inventory?
it's different proportions, so each one of us has one.
I think you both have 2. Yeah, each of us can have one. That might be a good idea.
Do you remember what the strength was? It just basic healing potion?
There are 2d4 plus 2.
But so there's basic. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how did I add them to my? Let's see here. Do you guys think we need any more potions or supplies before we go to the Coliseum, or do you guys want to go straight to the?
I think with the four potions we have, I think we're good. But if y'all want to go buy some more potions, we can.
I think we should be fine.
I think that we should be careful with our money.
Yeah. I think
As a
we'll be fine.
reminder, you did buy all of his healing potions of the first level.
Yeah, I don't.
I remember I took the gold out, but I was having a hard time figuring out how to put it in the roll 20 sheet. So.
Put it in your inventory instead of on your as a clickable like action. Make it an item instead. towards the bottom middle of your character sheet.
The item where it says equipment.
Yes.
Your equipment, I think, yeah.
It's just. Well, it just has me type in like random stuff. I don't list. I thought you could look at it on a list or something.
You can go to the eye, and that'll open up the compendium, and then you can type in potion
Oh, that's the way. Okay.
of
so there's no
healing,
potion.
and then you can drag that into your equipment, and that'll do the same thing.
Potion.
And then just change how many you have on you. So
He says 2d4 plus 2, right?
I didn't
yes.
say that for mine.
Alright,
It says
thanks.
items.
So does everyone have one potion, or are you splitting it a different way?
Okay, I got the potion of healing now. Perfect.
Yeah, I don't mind giving one person potion to somebody.
Yeah, I would imagine my character would not be overly selfish.
So
Okay.
one for each of us.
So everyone
Yeah.
mark that you have one potion of healing. I will remember that as well. And you're all decided to continue your run at the arena, right?
And I agree we should be careful with our gold, but I think potions to keep us. So if we don't use them in the arena, we could always use them in the field. in the jungle.
I agree thoroughly. The expedition's not going to go anywhere if somebody dies.
Exactly. So
let's-
I'd rather have
I just
within reason.
suggest we keep in mind that we're going to need more than just potions to leave the city. And
Oh,
for
agreed.
God's sake, don't get in debt.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm not a gambling man, so. Or I mean, kind of. I mean,
That's when we all turn and look in Boulder.
Dolder's just looking at a seagull as it soars through the air with breadcrumbs and a single drop of tear rolls down his eye.
like that commercial with the oh my god, he's talking about it.
And as it rolls down his eye, he just continues with the flask in hand. So, you're on your way to the arena?
Question, with the emblem of victory we got, if we're going into like the group thing, do we only need to use one of our emblems to get the free admission? Do we all need to use all our own to get in?
One of you is using it. You are all using it as a group. The fee is waived for the entire group.
So
Alright.
As you're
all
all-
of the
as you're all
emblems will be
victors.
expended.
No.
So-
They are not expended.
Only-
They are basically badges of respect. You will keep them. You could use these in Waterdeep. You could use them in Neverwinter. Anywhere that there was a civilized Colosseum. This is basically your triumph.
So we keep it. We can only use them once to get in for free.
No, multiple times.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
So don't screw up our name.
Right. You are basically, this is your reputation now. You are victors of the Colosseum Melee in Port Anzara. Further victories will be engraved on them, and basically they are like medals in the military in a way. They can be sold for coin, as there are prices on them, but that is up to you.
So yeah, I guess let's head to the Coliseum if anyone else has any other ideas.
I'm good for that.
Okay. So with that, you all take some time to make your way back south to the Red Bazaar and eventually to the familiar and exciting run towards the Colosseum. You have to wait some time as you are a bit early, but you see crowds beginning to gather and people starting to sign up for the various events that take place in the day. As you do, the promoter, as you go to sign up, recognizes you all and goes, "Hey, curse breakers, right?"
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir. That's us.
That's first timers. Well done. Good job. Nice. I saw that dwarf in action.
Yeah.
He's quite.
Yeah, I lost 15 gold on that one.
Yeah, never bet against him. That's for sure.
So as you're victors already of the Colosseum and you're pretty early, I can put you into the Champions Gauntlet if you were looking to make some more money and a bigger name for yourselves.
If you think we have a fighting chance, then I'm good. What about you guys?
Is the Champions Gauntlet like the melee, but I'm assuming only the winners of the melee are in it.
Well, it's a bit different. So in the melee, you would post your 10 gold entry fee, and compete against 2 teams, and at the end you would gain the bulk of the prize funds. The Champions challenge is much different. It's a single battle against you and a champion of the Colosseum. And there are few actually here today, and that's why we are offering these, but only to those who have been tested. We don't need a bloodbath on our hands.
What do you guys think?
It's quite simple. So it's one battle, winner take all, and if you win, you become a champion of Chult.
I like the sound of that. I just want to.
Interesting. So what do you guys think?
Sounds difficult.
Yeah.
And to be honest, my vanity thinks it sounds awesome, but it doesn't without risk.
Well, it's up to you. There's no harm in throwing it out there. Talk amongst yourselves. You're all still pretty early. Maybe about an hour away before most of the bulk of the newcomers come. So it is up to you. You have the melee, and then you have the final hunt. You have the time trial, we discussed before. But it's up to you. Find me when you're ready.
I need to ask a question real quick of the DM, and I'm going to send you a message, okay?
Understood.
Honestly, I think our best bet is the fights.
Is the what?
I think our best bet is the group fights.
The group fights?
Yeah.
Like what we did before, that might be a good idea.
Yeah,
And then
I could just...
if we actually all make a bet that we're gonna win, we can double our profits.
That's true. You're the only one that did
If we
put a
win.
bet in.
Yeah, I didn't put a bet in. I don't think that's done.
Well, it's up to you guys. You have the
All right.
melee, you have the Cholton hunt, the time-based survival against the creatures, and then you have the championship bout if you wish to throw your name in.
I'm sorry, I'm being yelled at from across the house. I'll be right back.
Understood. So,
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we should just go with the melee again.
I'm with you guys for almost anything. If I disagree, I'll known, but I'm pretty open right now.
I'm just saying melee.
I'm back. I think that we should probably think about doing whatever's going to bring in the most income for our group. It's going to be riskier, I'm sure, but I think that we don't have a whole lot of time to play safe.
Yeah, I tend to agree with you, actually.
So you
I think
saying
I think we should do a measured risk. I don't think we should do a anything where we have a slim chance to win. But like if we have a reasonable chance and it's still a bit risky, I agree with that sentiment.
I'll go with whatever you guys decide to do. I just thought I'd put that in there. Best 2 out of 3. Why don't you guys vote?
it
we have
doesn't
Daldir
matter.
here. We have Daldir here.
Yeah, best 2 out of 3. Those 3 vote.
I see what you mean.
I mean, I was just thinking, I was thinking our best chances would be the melee, and then we all just, tossing coins to make bets on our team. We can pretty much double the profits there. Or I think we have a better chance at anything else.
I mean, we can whatever we do, we can bet on ourselves no matter which path we go.
Yeah.
Correct. So.
Yeah, we can bet on ourselves no matter what.
So
I'm thinking though. I'm thinking you are right about the income, but I'm thinking maybe we shouldn't take such a great risk right now. So I'm thinking we should go with the melee.
I'll go with the melee too.
That's 2 out of 3.
Okay.
I guess we're doing the melee.
Okay.
Melee.
So I assume you've decided then.
We'll sign up for the melee.
All right. Curse breakers. All right. You guys can go in if you want. You know the way. Down to the basement. Shouldn't be too long, but maybe about less than an hour now. Get yourselves ready.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you for the information. I'll head down to our area.
Does anyone want to bet on ourselves before we leave?
Oh yeah, I'm betting. Mr. DM, can you tell me how much gold I have on my character? 'Cause I can't
Yes.
spot.
I will tell you right now. You have
Nothing.
139 gold, 60 silver, and 1 copper.
All right, I'm betting $100. I mean, I'm not 100 bucks. I'm betting 100 gold.
Okay.
If we lose, we just lose what we bet, right? We don't owe more than that.
Yeah, we just lose what we bet.
Yeah,
Alright.
I think I'd buy in 50 gold personally.
Okay, so that's 100 gold from Doldir. Sounds like I'm playing. It sounds like me when I'm playing the stock market.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. 50 for me. 50 gold from me. I gotta take that out.
Okay. 50 gold from Irvin.
111 minus 50 is 160 or 61. I mean.
You have me guys putting 10 gold in this too.
Why can't I be at home right now? It's so dead. They don't need me. I need to go home and play D&D with my homeboys. Huh? Nah, I ain't. My coworker over here is hearing me bend 100
All right.
gold. I thought we about to have.
So let's see. Those are Bellador. Are you putting any bets down?
I'm putting 10 gold.
10 gold. All right.
10 gold, that's weak.
Gold from Bellador.
What? I don't have a whole lot of gold, remember?
Okay, my fault. I did.
You don't have to worry about food or room and board.
All right. So with that,
So,
your
don't
bets
worry
are
about those.
taken. You're all headed downstairs. You find that there are a few other teams preparing, sharpening blades, preparing gear, talking strategy, and with that,
Mage armor.
you guys will have a few minutes to yourselves while I prepare for this. So feel free
Derpy!
feel free to start
Say the
talk-
phrase.
Hey,
That
the
was,
face derpy.
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor.
There you go.
I was just about to say, I can't remember if I did it when I woke up or not, so I'm just gonna cast Mage
Oh,
Armor
You
now.
never said it.
Okay, then I'll make sure to cast it right now.
No, you did do
Oh,
it
you
last
woke up. Yeah, last time you said you woke up and cast it right away.
Yeah.
Remember?
He said that
Yeah, but-
yesterday, I thought. Anyways, moving on. He's got it.
And
Yeah,
He
whatever,
cast it at will.
it's cast now anyways, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Mr. DM, I actually can roll. I just can't see the screen, so you got to move for me.
Understood.
So I'm just gonna test it again.
You're able to roll, you said?
Okay, see, I can roll.
Good thing you
So
rolled
it'll
that.
It'll
Good
probably
thing you
be less
practiced
time
that one. Holy shit. Get out of the way.
I'll just let the DM do the rolls for me. I'll tell him if I want to use Fury of Blows or not. It'll probably be less time consuming than that, than me trying to actually type it.
Probably.
All right.
I don't want to wait.
So, as you're all taking your time, talking to one another, casting spells, preparing for what is another round in the Cholton Port Nianzaro melee tournament, you remember.
So we're doing the same thing we did last time, right? The exact same format, the 2 rounds and all that?
You will have 2 rounds. The victor moves on to the second round, and only the victor of that final round will be given a gold and treated as champions of the melee. So, after time passes, you all hear the clamoring, the sound, the becoming of thunder, as it were, that brings up the Colosseum. The crowds pouring in, more combatants jumping into this large, massive basement, swords being unsheathed, being prepared, cleaned, armor being fastened and donned onto each other. You all take some time and eventually hear the thunderous applause that is the arena. You all find yourselves to be first.
Oh. Okay.
As you all start to go up the winding stairs back to the gate that releases you into the pit, the sand arena, prepared for hundreds and thousands of Choltians. Remember the balconies where the nobles looked down and the merchant princes enjoyed their plush and luxury looking down at your glorious battles. The rocks, the pillars that jutted out from the sand and blocked the sun and gave shade. And in all of that focus, you don't even hear the announcement. You only hear, "Curse breakers!" And immediately the gates, the iron chains start to reel up as the gate is pulled up and you all start to make your way through and back into the gauntlet. And you already see on the opposite end 4 combatants, 3 basic leather-bound Choltons with spears and short sword in hand, and 1 looking a little bit more attired and armored up with deep, dark orange leathers wrapped around his forearms, and he pulls out a long, pristine longsword. And with that, the crowd begins to blind and deafen all of you. With the sun in your face, the crowd in your ears, the announcer babbling on consistently, something that is hard in all of this. Until you all hear, "Begin!" I would like you all to click on your tokens and roll initiative.
If only could do that now.
Oh, I never. No, I did. Okay. So it's normal.
Yeah. This is what I do have to take.
Long rested. I've got all my spells back. Okay.
I will roll for you, Doldir. Let's
Same.
Kick me out of the game for some reason. Give me a second to load back in.
So you said it's 3 spearmen and a dude with a really nice sword?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
that's what he said.
Okay.
If we knock the sucker out, Is taking his sword considered?
Maybe. Hard to tell.
Okay. I'm just asking.
All
Dang,
right.
I'm at the bottom of the list. I hate this.
What about Jack's base too? Holy shit, dude.
Okay. So, as the crowd begins to be prepared for some blood, steel and spears, shields ready to be splintered, the other team goes first. As one of the spearmen goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then chucks his spear towards Own.
All right.
It's going to be a
Misses.
7 to hit as the spear goes, and you just right under it. It's moving too slow to be a serious threat, and it goes behind you into the sands. The other spearman follows suit and throws one towards Bellador.
15. Why am I not on the list?
Did you
I
select
can,
your token?
He forgot to select his token.
I can add him.
Well, again, if you want, or just use the 15 because I voted that way. My bad.
I will use your 15, and you will go as this guard is moving. As this spearman is rushing towards you and prepares to chuck a spear at you, what would you like to do?
So,
No,
Like
cut out for me.
Hmm?
Is he cutting out real bad and all of a sudden for everybody else?
He is cutting out.
Okay,
Yeah.
I thought it was just me.
Cutting out, yeah.
yeah, I'm having some internet problems recently. Probably just that.
Okay.
Well, first, I'm just gonna, on the guy right in front of me, this dude.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him.
Okay. Throw me an Eldritch Blast. 7. 7 will not hit.
That's not good.
Okay.
I can still move though.
Yes,
so
sir.
I'm thinking. Alright.
So remember, these pillars are about 15 feet up, and these rocks are not as high, but do provide cover.
Take about this. Be faster to go to a pillar than the rock. Oh, that's as far as I can go, and I'll end my turn there.
Okay. So with that, we have that guard's turn, who had already moved, and is going to chuck his spear at Bellador mid run. Let me go see if I can toggle this off real quick. There we go. Back to normal. Oh, that's a natural 1. As the spearman just chucks his spear, it doesn't even come untaught from his satchel, and he pulls it. The satchel breaks, and a bunch of his short spears fall into the sands, and people begin to laugh in the crowd. As he then chucks his spear out of anger, it completely soars past Beldor and almost into the crowd. Followed by that, we have this much more equipped knight that goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and then he grows 6.
I have that effect on people.
Yeah. He is going.
Oh.
As he rushes at everyone, he takes his longsword, sheaths it momentarily from his back, pulls out a crossbow, aims it towards Irvin, and fires. He's going to. Let me also turn toggle off on his thing. Okay, so he's going to fire a heavy crossbow. Wow, that's a natural 1 as well. He pulls out.
He's going.
He pulls out his crossbow, looks towards Irvin, fires. Ting! There's no bolt in the crossbow.
Ooh, incompetent, I
In a
tell you.
moment of incompetence, he drops it into the sand, reaches over his back, and pulls out a very long greatsword. And will hold the rest of his turn. Own, it is your turn.
Wow.
Buddy, own them. Get it? Own them. Sorry.
There's one guy left, right?
Yes, that has not moved, yes.
Yeah.
I will move 5 feet forward, shoot him with a ray of frost, and then move 20 feet back.
Okay. That will hit. You fire off the ray of frost. The cold air freezes across his arm, and as it does, it starts to turn the flesh ice cold. He grasps at the cold arm and continues to move towards the battle.
All right. Don't forget that reduces his movement speed by 10.
Understood. So with that, Irvin, it's your turn.
Did this guy? Did both guys go yet? The ones? Why isn't that?
These three men have all taken their action.
Okay. I'm going to. Let's see. It's just 30 feet right there. If I can remember. Okay, so I'm gonna go there. And this guy. Why is it pink? Double click or is it?
Click and hold.
That guy. There it is. That guy.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack him with my great sword.
Okay. All right, 17 will hit. Wow. And 11 damage. As you rush as hard as you can, your chainmail clacking as you rush through the sand towards both of them. You go into the middle. You bring over your greatsword, and the man has already brought up his short sword to block. Your steel engages with him, locks for a moment until you drop his into the sand and slice across his chest very violently. Probably more lethal than you had intended, and the man collapses to the ground, screaming in pain.
Ooh. My bad. Sorry.
My bad.
You just
Perfect.
hear a as one man is now down. With that, anything else, Irvin?
That's literally pretty much all I can do. I've used up all my movement
Okay.
and my action, so yeah.
With that, we have Doldir. Doldir, you have two men across from you. The heavily armed knight and one of his guards.
Is Irvin by me or by close to me?
No, he's next to the heavily armed guy.
Irvin is now in battle with the knight after slashing one of the other guards.
I'm gonna move up if I have enough room. Move up to and hit it with my nunchucks.
Okay, which one? The armored one or the less armored one? The spear
The
thrower.
less armor.
Okay, go ahead and roll, or do you want me to roll?
Yeah, you roll because it'll be less time consuming.
Okay, so we got nunchucks. That will be a 6 to hit. But do you want to use any key points or save them?
No key points. Doesn't that miss if you roll this?
Yes, you do miss, but you can always use your unarmored strikes if you wanted.
Nah, no key points.
Okay, so for now, you rush forward, Doldir, lightning fast, bring your nunchucks open, but immediately they are blocked by one of the spear throwers. You are in combat with him, but you have not hit a blow yet.
Gotcha.
Okay, with that, it is the second one's turn. I mean the final one. 1, 2, 3. That's all of his movement. Oh no, he has one more. You said -10, right?
Correct.
Okay, so at -10 he'll move one more, and then he will. Actually, he'll do it the other way. He'll run this way, get a good line towards Irvin after he's taken out one of his friends, and he's going to chuck a spear at you. That is going to be a 6. Damn.
Nope.
He brings a spear out, chucks it towards you. Underhand, you deflect the spear tip and cut off the head of it as it flips into the air and goes behind you, unseen. With that, we are at the top of the round. This guard is done for. So we have Bellador. Bellador, it is your turn. 1 guard down, 3 combatants to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Bellador rushes forward.
Beldor? Okay. There we go.
I'll attack
Oh, nice.
I'll attack with my new sword.
Okay. So I will give you that card after this. I forgot
Okay,
to put it
yes.
in chat. But it is called the Wind Singer's Blade.
I'll have to change the name of that
Okay.
afterwards.
Okay. So 11 will. Wait. Nope. Sorry. The 11 will miss.
Yeah, but does his new blade have any kind of like plus to hit or anything, or
It
no?
does not. It is not considered
Okay.
magical. It is considered refined, and that property gives him advantage on damage rolls.
Ah, okay.
So, your first blade, you swing, and it immediately locks into the short sword of the spearman, who grits his teeth. His dark skin is sweating at this point, and he pushes back on you. Anything else you want to try?
See, the only other thing I can do was my bonus actions, but I want to save those in case I need them in the second fight. So, that's all I'll do.
Okay. With that, the spearman is going to turn to you, Belhador, and he's going to make a quick spear, a short spear attack at you.
Roll the 12. Oh, well, never mind. I beat you.
Do you want to use it now?
No.
Okay.
It says I have to declare it before he rolls. I just missed my opportunity.
No, I haven't rolled yet.
Oh, yeah. He rolls a 12.
Okay. So with
Yeah,
that,
that's not gonna hit.
Okay. So as he goes to thrust in, he snaps off a long spear in 2, brings it up towards your stomach, and right as it starts to guide itself towards you, you pause for a moment and don't move. And in this moment, time sort of reacts in a way where you feel like you should move a certain way. You turn your body sideways. The spear misses completely through you, and you see the hand that would have punctured through your ribcage. Your senses come back to you for a moment, but the guard has already retracted his spear thrust, looked at you confused, and prepares to stab a second time. That will be his turn, though. It is now the knight's turn. The knight, remember, Belhador, that you were actually supposed to have advantage on that attack because he was flanked by Doldir. So remember that for next time. That being said, the knight is going to turn to Irvin and Doldir. He's going to take a swing at both of you. The first one will be towards Irvin. It'll be 10 to hit. I assume that does not. Also, Irvin is muted, so I assume he stepped away. So the first swing
Oh, I didn't know I
towards...
was muted. My bad. So no, I didn't hit. Sorry.
Okay. So Irvin dodges the blade that comes around a second time and swings towards Doldir for a 24 to hit. Yeah. So with
Yeah,
that, the Doldir brings his hands up to block the blade, and his arm is cut as the great sword slashes through for 5 hit points.
Oh.
So with that, nice grunt. That knight is gonna end his turn, and Owen, it's your turn.
All right. I'm going to take a shot at the only guy who's not going to give me disadvantage.
Okay.
I'll pop out to do it and then pop back in.
Okay. A 10 will just miss as the frost blast this time comes in more violently. His instincts are a bit more honed at the moment. The adrenaline's pumping. He rolls through the sand and is out of harm's way.
All right. That will be my turn.
Understood. With that, Irvin, it is your turn. You have just dodged a greatsword strike, and then he has turned to swing at Doldir. What would you like to do?
Yeah. Moving around him doesn't provoke. Like that shouldn't have provoked a.
No, you are still within melee.
Perfect. So I'm gonna go after the other guy, like right there,
Okay.
and I should get advantage. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. I'm gonna do a great sword. Great sword. Where are you? There you are. Oh damn!
Nice.
Ooh, that's a crit right there, baby.
It's
I should have
gonna,
done to the knights,
it's
but
gonna
oh
be a
well.
spicy one.
Good night to this guy. Yeah.
Okay. How do you do it? How do you take this kid out?
Well, again, it's non-lethal, so I just use the. I guess I like slap him with a blade across the head, and then come back with the hilt and just knock him unconscious.
You rush behind him. You prepare. Everyone sees the thundering, lightning-fast reflexes of Irvin in battle. He slips past the knight, rushes behind this guard, brings his greatsword, prepares to decapitate. The crowd goes nuts. Irvin notices that the boy doesn't notice either. Looks around, and then just backhands him with his gauntlet, knocking him unconscious.
Are you not entertained, as my friend would say?
Just you hear a thunk.
That's what you say as the guy looks around, then you hit him. Are you not entertained? What?
So with that, Irvin clocks the younger spear thrower unconscious, and Doldir, it is your turn.
So, how many people are left? It's the lesser guard, and then the.
You
Spearman,
have
and there's
an additional spearman in the back, but you are also engaged with the knight right now.
Yeah. So if you left his area of attack, you'd probably get
So
swung at.
I'll attack the knight, and I can attack with that knight, right? Since he's
Yes, you can.
yeah.
I will
So I'm
throw
gonna hit
on.
him. Yes.
I will throw on advantage, and let's do a nunchucks attack. That's a crit.
Ooh.
Nice, man. Very nice.
Critting myself here. Alright. And you do it for 8 points of damage. Nice.
And what? He's not
Nice.
finished, right?
Hmm?
And then I'll spend 1 key point, Fury of Blood.
Okay, nice. The crowd goes crazy as Irvin just knocks one unconscious. Then Doldir follows back using his very dexterous build. He's very alert right now. Maybe he hasn't had much to drink today, or maybe he's had just enough to drink today. And he continues to flail about the nunchucks as the knight is looking back and forth. Waka! One into the eye. And then after that, so we get the flurry of blows. And the crowd is going so crazy. Let's see. Where's your... Oh, I was looking at the wrong thing. So the first one was a 17 to hit. Which is another 7 points of bludgeoning. You have 2 attacks with the flurry of blows, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's 1, and then another, which will be 24 to hit.
Woo!
Another 4 points of damage. As the crowd goes nuts as Doldir just... And as Irvin is accepting the crowd's favoritism, he is unaware of the splendid awesomeness that is Doldir, the dwarven monk behind him. And he believes the crowd is cheering exclusively for him.
That's awesome. You go. I'm just walking. I'm just putting my hands up and he's like basking in the glory of this.
The paladin starting to understand the great destiny before him. With
I'm just
that,
thinking, like,
I turn to Irvin. It's like, this is how you do. Are you not entertained?
I
it's like I'm
I'm
just
sorry.
thinking to myself.
What'd you do? I didn't see it. I was too busy knocking 2 people out unconscious. What happened?
Oh shit! Man. Don't
At-
fuck with the drunken dwarf.
as that's happening, Irvin, this guard rushes behind you, and he will be given advantage because the knight is still within melee of you, and he's gonna do a 2-handed thrust.
Oh no.
As you're talking some good smack with your friend dwarf and waving to the crowd, behind,
Oh my god.
right behind you, just have a spear just da-da! Whoosh, right through the chainmail into the back, and it hurts. It's more of a sudden like, oh, what are you doing? Before you feel the sure pain. It's
Yeah,
mostly
that
the surprise first that hurts you the most. But you take 10 points of piercing damage as it does break through a piece of the chainmail, and you're gonna definitely need to have that repaired at some point. As the spear jams into you, it then breaks off, and the man throws it into the sand and starts getting the crowd hype and throws his arms in the air. Skinny boy over here, just like, ah! With that, Belhador, it's your turn.
Is it possible for me to get over there?
Very easily.
Yeah, you easily can go to the guy.
I'm thinking, like, is it possible for me to get here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can do
Yeah, I
that.
can. Yeah. Yep. So
You,
I'm gonna
you
get.
can move through an ally's square, but you can't. You can't
Stay
stay
there.
there.
I didn't know you could move to an ally square, so I was thinking.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna go there, and now I'm trying to think which one do I want to attack. So I'm going to. You know what? I'm just gonna say screw the knight right here. I'm attacking him with my sword,
Okay.
and I have advantage, right?
Yes, sir.
Put that on, and
A
19.
19 will hit.
that's a 7, but I have advantage on damage rolls. So 7.
Okay, 7's pretty good. So, with that, you bring the blade. It feels extremely light in this moment. You twist it and strike upwards in an arc across the back of him, and you catch skin and hair as it rips through his leathers, and you hear ah! And he just swings his greatsword behind him instinctually. He's looking pretty rough, but he's not down.
I think that's all I can really do.
Okay. With that, we have this guy who's unconscious. And now we have the knight. The knight is going to turn to you, Ballador, after swinging instinctually, and make 2 attacks at you with his greatsword. With you also now within melee of the guard above you, you are considered flanked. So he will do this with advantage. The first...
Who's attacking? The knight?
Yes.
Who's he attacking? Belhador?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, me.
He rolls a 1.
Okay. So with that, the knight brings down his sword, and Belhador, you parry his
Oh,
blow.
sorry, a 2. A 2.
Okay. So
But
those
still,
are your
not
two.
gonna hit.
Those are your 2
That's
divines for the day. right?
Portent's out. That's all done.
Okay. So Bellador, you break the slash with a parry, and as the blade comes down, you feel that it is just the rest of his weight about to crash down on your leg, and you twist backwards and get some distance from him. But he does swing a second time. And as he does, that is a 24 to hit.
Nothing I can do to stop that.
Okay. As that happens, you take 13 points of slashing damage as you twist and turn behind. And he brings with one hand and all of his might, and it slashes across your arm. With that, that will be his turn. And we have Own.
All right.
Followed by Irvin, then Doldir.
Just own them, buddy.
I'm trying to think if it's worth wasting the spell slots because they're already kind of hurt.
Yeah.
How does Big Dude look?
I think they're both just about to go down.
Both men look very injured. However, the knight does seem to be much more durable. He seems like he could take a little bit more punishment before falling.
That's at the night.
That's at the knight.
Yep. I'll actually move out a little bit because I'm tired of not being able to see what's going on. There's a black spot on that one square.
I got that too for some reason.
Yeah,
but
it's that
whatever.
It's the there's a bug with the one of the rock textures. I put them in as objects. It's another thing.
Well, that's that.
Okay.
Does it hit?
Oh, sorry, I did not see. Ray of Frost. A 15 just hits.
Oh, hey. He takes 4 damage.
Nice.
And his movement speed's reduced.
Hey, 10 movement speed will be the world.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, trust me. Some people, sometimes 5 movement has been the difference. You never know. So with that, a cold, frigid blast immediately blasts into his back. And as it does, it starts to freeze his hair and the wound shut behind him. It hurts, and he goes to one knee. Ugh. And he brings his greatsword up again and raises it up over his head. Ugh. The crowd continues to be amused by this battle. So, with that, we have Irvin. Unless you have any movement you want to use.
No, I'm gonna use the great sword against the knight.
Okay. 24 to hit.
Hell yeah.
With that, he is going. He'll take it. He can't really stop it. You bring the great sword over. It clashes with his. You bring it down till both of the edges of both of your weapons are into the sand, locked together. And then you strike him with your fist across the face.
So I pimp slap him? Is that what you're saying?
Pretty much, but with a nasty gauntlet.
Damn.
For 9 points of damage. And with that, he drops the sword momentarily and holds it with one hand. And he looks to be down, but not out.
Up.
He seems to be barely holding on. As he just looks bloodied, his mouth is bleeding, his back and scars, wounds are starting to bleed out. He continues to hold his sword in the sand.
This guy is tenacious.
I know.
With that,
for sure.
with that, it's Doldir's turn.
So what I'm gonna do, because I'm still next to him, I'm gonna hit him with unarmed strike. So no dumb chucks this time.
Okay, just unarmed. Okay. So with that, it's with advantage. Okay, that's gonna be an 8 to hit.
Oh.
That will not
Oh,
hit.
that-
As you bring your fist forward, he pushes you off your off balance and away from him, and continues to try to get his breath in.
Now, I think with martial arts, you can take a bonus action just to punch at somebody without spending key points.
I do
think.
not know.
I'm pretty sure you can use a bonus action to use your offhand. Well, I don't know about monks, but normal people don't get their proficiency bonus.
Well,
I'm not
as
sure.
a bonus action, he can spend key points to do unarmed strikes. He does not have duel, so I do not think he has that. I can check.
I thought anybody can use their offhand as a bonus.
You can make one unarmed strike as a bonus action if you use the attack action. Does not cost anything to do.
But they don't get the proficiency bonus unless they have some sort of.
No, it's not offhand. He just gets to do this.
Oh, he does get to do this.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a regular attack.
Mhm.
So would you like to try that?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Monk unarmed. Okay.
Oh damn!
23.
Well,
That-
that's pretty good now.
As he
Damn
pushes you off balance, that will definitely hit for 5 points of damage. How do you want to do this?
Headbutt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do
No
for a
headbutt. No hesitation. No, like your headbutt.
As Doldir is pushed off, he then uses the momentum. Dwarf sprints forward, jumps in the air, and cracks him with his skull. And you all hear a cacophonous. And in that moment, the man's eyes roll back. They go blank. And he goes into the sand, unconscious. The crowd goes crazy as Doldir's head doesn't even hurt from the blow. And the guard behind, the last spear thrower, sees his employer,
Leader.
leader, fall into the dirt. And the crowd starts to triumphantly scream and chants out curse breakers. And the boy drops his weapons onto the ground and surrenders.
Woo! Are you not
As
Are you
Doldir
not-
once again gets a finishing blow. A now crowd favorite.
Woo! Uh-huh.
Typical. I do all the work and he gets all the.
A jealous Irvin contemplates the morality of jealousy. But the announcer
true.
declares you all
It's not
victors.
beneficial.
It's not beneficial, but it does. It is an
It does
emotion.
still sing. It does still sing.
You know what I
As in-
do? I at the back of Irvin or wherever I can reach. I know I'm short. I couldn't do it without you, buddy.
As he grasps your back and all of you triumphantly get to look on to the crowd. The crowd is screaming. People are cheering. The announcer goes, "Another victory for our new time curse breakers. Can they, however, complete the feat? Can they take on the newest battle-tested champions of Tult? We'll find out after this
I
quick
grab
commercial
Doldir's
break."
and Bellar's hands and just like raise them up like like boxers do like in the when they like
Yeah, you raise your hand like victory.
yeah.
So do you have to like bend over to do that, or squat down?
I just got to squat.
No, yeah, he squats down.
Does it look like
Okay.
you're picking up a toddler?
Yeah, pretty much, but
Yeah, because I'm only like 4'5".
or like I'm about to take a deuce, like drop a deuce, like I'm getting ready to assume the position probably.
And with that, you are
Okay.
escorted back to the lower chambers of the Colosseum. It's allowed time to catch your breath, recoup, prepare for your next battle after being victorious. And that is where we're going to take our break.
Okay, perfect.
Perfect.
It's a 5-minute break, right? Or
5 minutes,
I
a little bit, maybe a little longer. I got to use the bathroom. But we will see in a few minutes. Good job, guys. Well done.
yeah,
Okay,
super
so
fun so far.
If you
What's
still don't hear me, that just means I'm working on some.
Un-
Two of them did.
Understood.
Yeah, work. It's all good, man.
No problem. I'm glad you were able to participate.
Yeah,
You
kind
know?
of partially
Yeah.
make it. Yeah, that's actually awesome. I didn't expect that. So.
I wasn't expecting you to be here at all, honestly.
Yeah, so you're doing. This seems pretty cool so far.
Yeah.
All right, see you guys.
Yeah.
All right, bye.
See you guys in like
All right.
5.
See ya.
Oh yeah, I see y'all in 5.
Yes, sir. Jump back into it.
Is Boulder here?
Don't
Maybe
tell me
work.
I'm good at my job. I just finished that car and
As he said.
He's here.
Wait, what did you do again? Oh, you changed oil, right? Is that...
What's that?
yeah,
Chief?
so it wasn't an oil change. He just wanted to change his power steering fluid, which takes about. I did it in 5.
There you go.
Little you know, you just put water in it, and then
I need to change my blinker fluid.
Put some Kool-Aid in that. Put some
Does
Tang
that
in
cost?
That is not a thing. Blinker fluid is not a thing.
Yeah, that's the joke. That's the joke.
there. You're telling the wizard. Alright, so you've all been victorious in your first bout. What are you guys up to now? What would you like to do? Some of you
I
are
would
beaten and bloodied.
I would like to look for someone to help heal me if possible.
The
Okay.
same, exactly. Let's try to see if we can.
So, why don't you guys give me an investigation check?
Roll
Who
call.
all's,
If I'm
who all's rolling is the important question.
Oh,
I'll,
yeah.
I'll allow either one person with advantage or 2 people to roll. Doesn't seem
Who
like
has
a
the
big
highest
group thing.
investigation?
The wizard.
So,
Okay, I would think that from based on last time what we did, you would at least be. I'll just say, Owen, can you look to see if you find anybody that can heal us?
Or
And as
Yeah.
I'm panting and
advantage.
hey,
So as a group, you help one another look for someone, and you do spot the same doctor healer that you found before. This time, however, he does seem to be tending to someone with a much more urgent wound. Someone who has a sliced thigh, and he's right now in midst of heavy, immediate medical attention. So,
Oh my god, I should have kept that too. Oh no! Well, suddenly you're free. I need some help healing my buddies. What a shame.
that could have been useful. But as you see him, he's trying to stop the bleeding. He's bringing out a bunch of different salts and trying to slow it down, and you all approach from behind. You have about 20 or so minutes till your next fight. What would you like to do?
I only
20
lost 5 health, right?
Hmm?
I only lost 5 health, so I'm at 14.
Yes, you're at 14 health of 19.
At 19.
I'm at 7 of 20.
Yeah, you need the healing the most.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm just gonna meditate. I don't have to necessarily heal myself. I can still take one good hit or 2 more minor.
Okay.
Then I can use a potion in mid combat too. So that's
Okay. Sounds good. Well, the healer is tending to someone. Do you guys want to talk to him or something?
Do you think we should try and talk to him, see if it will might about how long it will take him though? So yeah, I'm gonna try and talk to him best.
Okay.
Basically, you know how long this is. Do you have an estimated time how long it will take to help this man?
Well, it's kind of really bad for me. I couldn't understand what
As you're asking him, he's losing a lot of blood. I don't know if I can save him. I'm waiting for one of the clerics, but they seem to be busy right now. Well, I can't think
Can I
of it
try
right now.
to assist him in helping?
What are you trying to help? Persuasion or help him?
No, like help. He's trying to save somebody, right?
Yes.
Like somebody's like in a critical condition.
Mm-hmm. You see that this man he's tending to has a lacerated thigh, close to his private section, and the man is just throwing salts down for now to keep the blood from just pouring out of him, and he's at the same time trying
I
to
cast
tie.
cure.
Hmm?
Is it
So-
lagging?
So do remember, Irvin, you have other healing abilities. You have lay on hands, and you
No, I
have
understand.
healing touch from being an Asimir. So you have multiple.
Use 1 point of lay on hands.
So you can't use. I think they're in groups of 5 and 5e, dude.
No, you
No, I thought you could do 1 point.
You can do as many
They're
as
in
you
groups of
want.
5. Can I do 1 point?
I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure if as red you can.
Let me go.
You'll
I thought
immediately
it was groups of
stabilize.
5. Let me go to page 85, and the handwritten book is.
I mean,
I got it right here.
you
Lay
or
on
me could
hands.
use healing hands. That might help as
You
well.
can restore a number of restore a total number of hit points equal to your paladin level times 5.
Yep.
Action touch a creature.
So that means it's in blocks of
well,
5,
that's-
is what I'm saying. So 1 times 5 is 5. 2 times 5 is 10. Is that. Etc. Good job.
Okay, so yeah, so this is different. You can alternatively you can spend 5 hit points from your pool of healing to cure the target of 1 disease or neutralize 1 poison affecting him, but it doesn't say you only have to use 5 points.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's I misunderstood.
Yeah. You can
I use 1 point.
sacrifice 5 of your pool to heal a disease
I
or
did all poison, but I don't have to spend 5 to
Right,
heal. Okay,
exactly.
I misunderstood.
it's alright.
Perfect. I'll spend. So he's in critical. Yeah, if he's like a critical condition, if one hit point roll.
Okay.
Probably, I'll do
You
that.
bring your hands over to help. You lay on hands, and it buys him enough time to start stop the blood flow. He immediately starts to bandage, and with time, the man passes out unconscious but isn't dead. And with that, 10 minutes pass as he finishes up with this man.
Do we have enough time for him to help heal one of us?
You don't know, and when you're
I'm-
done,
I'm more
the
concerned
man
about
goes,
is. Do you think I'm asking? You think he'll make it? Think he'll be okay?
The worst is over for now. This should
Good.
buy him time till the clerics can see to him fully. We appreciate it.
I have more healing if you think it would be necessary. I could help him some more. If you
Well,
think
if
he's
you're
okay.
a healer, what do you need my help for?
Because in combat, I can only have so much abilities. I can't use it. I can only do so much. I can pick or choose.
You're one of those.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I got time for one of you. Who needs the help the most?
That would be me.
All right. Don't I remember you?
Yeah, we were
Bear
here
back.
before, but it was the dwarf that needed the healing before.
All right.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't even need that.
He says as blood drips from the corner of his head.
I'm back.
All right. Well, sit down. Maybe I'll do better with you than I did with the dwarf. I'm not too familiar with their anatomy. I'll give you a discount. Five gold for one healer's
back.
kit.
Okay, I'll give him 5 gold.
All right.
Wait,
Let me see what you got. It's not too bad.
Healer's kit has 10 charge.
Well, he's gonna use his healer's kit.
Oh.
Yeah. So 10.
Oh, those are... Okay.
Yeah, healer's kits are pretty strong if you're proficient with them.
Yeah, no, I get it. I just
Yeah.
they're not that expensive. They have like 10 charges.
No,
I-
but the difference is he's proficient with them, and as the healers with them. So healers kit don't heal as much unless you invest into them.
Yeah, I get it.
If you do, you might as well just be like running a cleric or a bard or something. So all right. Let's see.
So cheaper than a potion.
Oh, sorry. All right. After a couple of minutes, he starts tending to your wounds. It's not that much blood. It's not some. This isn't really a severe cut. You're just frail. You should drink some.
Thanks.
You should drink some more milk.
Is he don't have time to help him out, right?
As he tends to
Yeah,
Bellador, you heal 8 hit points.
Okay, I'm gonna heal myself with Lay on Hands.
Okay.
What do I got?
Right?
The 8 more hit points as well. So I'm up to 16.
Okay.
I have
Soldier,
1 point
how bad
remaining
were you
as well.
injured?
5 hit points. I'm at.
So he'll be all right, I think. He's a
Alright,
person as well.
Yeah, so, alright, that was actually a lot. That basically doubled my hit points.
All right. Well, that's as much as I can do.
I really appreciate it, man.
No problem. Thanks for the help. Good luck out there.
And
Thank you.
I out of pure kindness, I just I toss a gold coin.
Appreciate it.
No problem. Out of all the work you've done to heal us up, sorry.
It's good business here, you know. It's good. It's a good place. But yeah, dude, best of luck. I hear you're up next. Word of advice. I wouldn't trust that you're the only arcane users here.
Yeah.
Curse breakers!
We're coming.
Yep.
That's our name. Don't wear it out.
So, you hear as you ascend the steps again, the stone cold steps of the entrance to the Colosseum again. You prepare as you hear the muffled out cries of the crowd and the announcer. But of course, there's always that one thing you are trained to hear for. Curse breakers! As the iron chains gring and just start to grind up. As the gate opens, you all move out as fast as you can before the gate closes behind you. Into the arena again, and the sun slams into your eyes. The sound of the crowd is deafening, and you rush to your positions on the south side of the Colosseum and see across from you already your combatants and something a bit unusual.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Of course, dude. Of course.
Oh no. This is not good, I think.
You
I wish
see
I-
in the
somebody take a
arena.
picture, I can see it for it.
You see him now. You see
No,
4
I'm on my.
combatants. You see in cold plate mail and a burgundy cape, a bald-headed Cholton who is waiting with full-on regalia. He looks to be another winner of the melee. Additionally, to his right, you see an elven female, somewhat familiar to one you've seen in the past. And behind them, 2 people in tan robes, 2 females with bandanas over their heads. And as the announcer starts to prepare the commencement for battles, they immediately raise their hands and begin chanting. And as they do, you hear the announcer call out, "And begin!"
Oh, I don't like this.
Hey, real quick, since I know I've done several now, and I know the kind of the rhythm and the cadence, can I cast Bless before combat begins?
I would say you could have done it on your way up.
Yeah, like on my way. That's what I'm saying, like on my way up or something. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. So I'm gonna do that, and let me go ahead and get myself in
With sight.
initiative. So I'm yeah, I cast a bless everybody. So let's see, I'm gonna do everybody but Own. So me, Dolder, and Beldar have bless. So we get to roll a d4 on our attack rolls and our saving throws.
Cool.
Why is that? How come it's not letting me roll for initiative?
Just select your token.
Yeah, I am, but it's not it's like not selecting it. Hold on, let me try. Okay, I'm selected now.
You could need to refresh Roll20.
Yeah, give me a second. Let me try that. See if it works. Hold on, give me a second. It's loading.
No problem.
Okay, so I select my guy. Which way? Yeah.
Oh, don't forget to do mine, DM.
Oh, that is correct.
Oh yeah, don't forget about him. Okay, so
That's correct.
what do I press again from once I select it? I can't see it.
It is showing that you are
Initiative.
still reloading into the game, so if it doesn't work when you try it again, you might be disconnected.
Alright, still.
Especially if you have internet problems.
Yeah. So I'm in. Alright, so I'm in. I'm clicking my
23.
icons pop up. Which one?
Oh, that's a crit.
Which one was it to roll initiative?
In the top middle part of your character sheet, next to armor class, it should say
Oh.
initiative.
Yeah. I was just clicking. I see the problem was I was clicking my token thinking there was an initiative button there. My bad.
No problem.
Operator error. Happens to all of us.
Alright. How'd I do? Oh, that's great. I'm last.
It's okay because your teammate gets to go first still. So, Doldir, for across from you, as you hear begin, you have 4 combatants in a sort of diamond-esque formation. You have a heavily armored man who seems to be more skilled or focused in battle. He is wearing a similar badge as all of you. And the other 3 are not, but they seem to have a plan. You're up first, though.
How far am I away from him?
He is
50.
45 feet away from you. 45
I'll
feet.
move 20 feet, and I'll do a guard stand.
Okay. You hold your action and go into defense. Let's see.
Oh, wait, any of the other ones look like they have
Look like they have what?
ranged weapons, like, bow or something?
There is a bow wielder to his right, but your left.
And there's a familiar-looking elven caster.
Okay.
Well, the scout was the
There's an
familiar looking
elven.
elf.
The
Okay.
one of the bow
This
is the
one.
elven, and then there's 2 casters in the
Well,
back.
what's this main guy? Like you said, there's a super like.
Yes, he seems to be a veteran of the arena.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he said he was another champion of the melee.
All right. Yeah, so I'll hold my action for guarding, and then I have my status. I use my.
Okay. So with that, we have Own. Own.
I think that I'm going to use my favoriteest spell.
Okay.
I gotta read it real quick. Make sure that I 20 foot. Is that right? Is it radius or diameter? Radius balls. Okay, so. Yeah, alright. Ass butt with a bow is going to take something to the face.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, that's right.
Okay, nice.
Then I'm going to go there. Take cover.
Okay. Owen brings his hands up and fires 3 white darts that hone in towards the elven half elf. They impact without dodge. She rolls, and each time she rolls, she continues to be bombarded by each spell cast. Nice hits.
Good job, man.
With that, behind we have 2 spellcasters who are immediately, as they are both chanting, let's see. As they start chanting, they release and erupt from around Doldir. You hear a sense of heat, and then immediately,
Okay. Oh damn. He's gonna get the saving throw or anything?
fire erupts around Doldir.
Oh no.
And as
Lord.
sorry, this one is stupid. It's like that. And as both of them start to continue to chant, the flames surrounding Doldir start to encompass him. Doldir, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
There you go.
Plus 1d4.
Plus 1d4, exactly. That's what I was gonna say.
Mm-hmm. I have learned playing as a bard in other games that nobody ever remembers.
Pays
stuff
attention.
Like that.
Yeah, exactly. I'm saying I was a bar, but
Oh, I missed it by 1. God bless you, bastard!
I have to roll for him.
Yeah.
sorry. Keep
God
going.
damn it! Just let me help you.
All right,
hope you're
so-
not offended. I didn't give you a bless, but it's tactically to me.
I'm a wizard. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna ever use it.
We're the ones that probably gonna need it.
So with a
Yeah.
12, Doldir, you just dodge the flame damage, but
With
remain.
the plus 1d4?
Well, you don't need to. If you succeed,
No,
that
he
you
ju-
already succeeded.
You just succeeded.
So you're gonna.
You do dodge the damage, but you are still within a flame sphere around you. Basically, you're in a circle surrounded a circle of fire.
So basically, I can't move forward, backwards, left, or right.
Basically, you could try to run through the fire, but that is up to you.
Okay.
With that, it is the veteran's turn, and he will hold his ground. Yes, he will hold his ground. And that will be his turn.
Somebody get some water on.
And with that, Irvin, it's your turn. As flames erupt around Doldir, he looks to be encompassed in flame.
And he seems okay though, right?
You can't see inside,
can't see
inside
him.
of it. You
Wow.
see very glimpses.
I'll trust that he's capable.
Okay.
And
We trust he will survive.
Don't worry about me. I'm used to the heat.
And a column of fire erupts past Doldir. Irvin leisurely walks by. He'll be fine.
I have to dash to do this.
He'll be fine.
I'm coming over,
Like he said,
going in there.
walk by.
Okay.
and I can't. I had to use my action to dash to do that. So
Okay. With that, will trigger his action. Seeing as he was preparing for a dash towards him and you run past the scout, he triggers his action and pulls out his heavy crossbow and is going to take an attack at you.
Good luck.
It's a natural 20.
God damn. Okay, I take the good luck back. Can you roll again?
As you're running past, like a football player, just trying to get to your target, just rushing, you see the veteran just pull out from under the cloak a black crossbow and fires. This one, once again, through the weakness of the chainmail you had before, cracks through it, and you feel like this chainmail is about to give as it impales you a second time.
God damn it.
Your air almost leaves your entire body.
Oh, this is bad.
This is not good for sure.
And with that, anything else, Irvin?
Yeah, no. I'm hurting, bro.
All right.
Oh no!
With that,
You should not have dashed up there.
with that,
Apparently not. Apparently
the
not.
scout sees a familiar paladin, this elven woman
no.
you saw before, and she looks at you with a face that's reminiscent of someone who is lost and is prepared not to lose again. She pulls out 2 short swords and takes 1 strike. It's an 18 to hit.
Miss.
Yes.
Oh, nice. And then her second attack, 13.
Obviously that won't hit either.
All right. So 2 strikes. Shing, shing. You prepare your defense, block each strike to no avail. She doesn't get a single blow in. With that, she will end her turn by moving in front of this wizard.
Alright,
Villador,
Oh,
you're up.
I just want to check because I am blessed, so I want to see what blessed does.
You get a 1d4 on abilities.
Oh, I gotta do
On
a
attack rolls.
saving. He's reminded me
Mm-hmm.
because of the damage. So he did, what was it? 10? So 10,
10.
yeah. So
So you-
10. So I gotta do a con saving throw.
You have to do a Constitution saving throw, DC.
Yeah, looking on it. Let's see, saving throw.
DC 10 basically, because both are.
Well, I don't have advantage, but the first one was 10. So
Yeah.
that would've been-
No problem. All right. With that, Bellador, you're up. Let me remove his
Alright, I'm
trigger.
here. I'm a target. This one right here. Why is it that one right there
Okay.
with an Eldritch Blast?
All right. Go ahead and roll some damage. Roll an attack. 12.
Does that hit?
12 just hits.
Well, alright, so I'm not gonna bother rolling the full. And that's 12 damage.
Wow, nice. Jesus. You fire off an Eldritch Blast, and as you do, her concentration breaks momentarily, and the flame around Doldir flickers.
Ooh, it got a little cooler.
And
I
then,
got you, bro.
And then,
No,
Did it go back up?
it did.
Oh my god.
Oh god, it's hot again.
with that, Doldir, your turn. Top of the round. Flames around you. Nothing you can see happening aside from the flames dropping momentarily. You went to move, but you've missed your opportunity. What would you like to do?
Oh, okay. I can't see nothing around me, right?
No, sir.
Just flames.
I don't know. Real quick, should I move out or should I stay in?
It's probably not gonna help you because Nolan's like right next to you to hit. And I don't know how much damage you'll get from trying to leave the flames.
He says, screaming through the crowd.
And how damaged is Irvin?
Your conversation
Winning.
for 6 seconds is pretty over.
Yeah, it's yeah.
What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to break through the flames with a nice jump through, or whatever.
All right, I'll make that an acrobatics check for you.
All right, go ahead.
All right, let's see what you got.
So sorry, guys. I mean,
So acrobatics, 16. Yeah, that will be just enough.
damn.
You jump through the flames. Let me leave those there and go back to you. So you leap through the flames. That with 5 feet of movement, you see them behind you. You take no damage because of your high roll. And see across from you the veteran from before, the black, bald, armored Cholton warrior, and his team ahead. Irvin locked into combat with one of them.
Okay, so is Irvin standing next to?
Irvin
I
is in
am.
front of a scout, not the veteran.
But an archer, yeah.
Go to the opposite side of the scout where the other one can't do an advantage roll. Advantage attack on me. Is that possible?
Yes.
Okay. I'll
You
do
could
that.
go 5, and then here on the opposite side, you would make it.
Okay,
5, 30.
so I'll do that
Yeah.
to attack the scout.
Okay. You want to attack this? Go ahead and roll some damage. I mean, an attack
Yeah, so with unarmed strike.
with unarmed. Okay. So if that will be natural 20,
Hey!
Oh damn! That's
Oh!
and he's not even here.
Not even here.
All right. With that, you do a nice blow Doldir for 9 points of damage. That is just enough to knock her unconscious with a side temple hit.
Good job, buddy.
I simple hit. I like that.
That's my dwarf.
She is knocked unconscious.
Boom, boom. Bing, bing,
That's what you get for trying to fight us again.
Oh wow.
She doesn't even get the chance to remember it because Doldir knocks her unconscious. But with
I
that,
teabag her. I'm just kidding. Paladin.
The paladin is doing this.
A paladin, but in a paladin way, nicely.
Oh,
1 point
But
off his
nicely, my ass. All paladins are assholes.
1 point off alignment. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
Not yet, but we'll get there.
Oh damn! I was just kidding.
No, you're
I
doing fine.
still remember the day.
Internal
We-
mod, like
I remember all of your sins that go through. This has not gone through yet,
okay.
unless you.
Even if you
What
think
happened?
about sinning, you will be punished.
It's okay.
Do I
The-
have movement?
Yes, you know that would be all of your movement to be on the safe side of her.
Anybody else around me that I can? My other.
There's
You're
someone
right next to Irvin.
10 feet away, but you can't hit her.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Or I'm right next. Am I next to Irvin? But no,
Yes.
that was- okay. Never mind. No, because I just used my action. So what I'll do, I'll just end it right there.
Okay, cool. All right. So with that, own your turn. Erupting from the column of fire, Doldir rushes out and knocks out one of the combatants. Your go.
Mm-hmm.
Is the fire still there because of that?
Yes.
I peek out. I look at the armored dude. Hey! And blast him in the face.
There.
Oh, that's the damage. Hang on. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. And then all of my spells.
Oh, nice.
5, 10,
Did you do it right? Yeah, I did.
15.
Yeah. As unaware of the wizard behind the pillar, 3 magic missile blasts, these white darts, slam from all angles. He braces himself with a shield up this time. This small round shield from around his back. He starts trying to deflect them, but all of them slam into him. Anything else, Owen?
I just take cover behind the pillar.
Okay. With that, the wizard's turn. Oh, this is
It's a
gonna be.
chop.
Oh, this is gonna be nasty.
Pew pew pew. It's a chop.
As Doldir goes pew pew pew, yeah, The wizard
no.
just brings up her hands in a final flash Vegeta way, and
Oh no.
reminiscent of the last time this happened, flames erupt from her fingers in a
Oh
cone.
Lord.
I
no.
need
Leave me alone.
the both of you to make a dexterity saving
Oh
throw.
no.
Is that
Hey!
Urban? You mean Urban and Dolder?
Both of you.
Both of them.
Okay. Plus 1d4, guys.
So,
Yep. Well, I have no choice in
I-
rolling. That's all. That's all.
Yeah, you got nothing on
alright,
this.
I got dexterity, which is a 13, not with advantage.
Plus
Yeah.
the D4.
And then I gotta roll
Unless
a
that's
d4.
enough.
Four.
Well, no, last time it was
9 for me.
No, last time it was 16.
Okay. So, Doldir will succeed, Irvin will not.
Again.
That's not good.
Yeah. Doldir, as he's flipping off the wizards, like,
Stop pissing
gets-
off the wizards.
gets Irvin a burning hands to the face for 12 points of damage.
Oh no. He's...
Oh, I am unconscious.
So with that,
Oh.
Doldir, you dive out of the way. Oh, wait, I think you take half still. Let's see. Yeah, you still take half, so you take 6 points of fire damage as you dodge most of the flames, remembering how the spell hit you before, but Irvin just gets engulfed in fire. The fire pillar in the middle of the arena is gone, but flames continue to spray across Irvin. As he goes unconscious when the flames settle, the other wizard...
That means Bless is gone, guys, because if I go
Oh
unconscious.
no, I was gonna use that on my turn.
Yeah, sorry,
Why
man.
couldn't you have been a half orc? Damn it!
I know, right?
You had one
You'll be
job.
okay. You'll be happy later on a little higher levels. Be fine.
As that happens,
One job.
the other wizard looks at you, Doldir, and actually is breathing very heavily and sweating, and tries to create a similar hand motion, but fails to do so, and settles for a slash across with her arms, and one single bolt of fire instead comes towards you. Oh shit! That is not. That is not a natural 20. Do not mind the the man behind the curtain. She did not have advantage, but the 21 will hit still.
Yep.
So I will roll regular damage for that. Let me just roll it again. That will be 6 points of fire damage you take, Doldir.
Whew. Down like to 1 hit point, right?
You have 2 hit points left, actually.
Oh, this is bad.
With that, it is the veteran's turn.
Oh. Yeah, he's up next.
With that, he is going to look at those who have fallen and instead rush. 1, 2, 3,
not me,
4,
please.
5. Nope, sorry.
Oh, he grew bigger.
6. Actually, 6 here. Rushes towards you, and while he's rushing, he will have reloaded his crossbow bolt at that time, and he's going to take a shot at you while moving. That's a 17 to hit.
I will cast Shield,
Nice.
increasing my AC by 5 to make it not hit.
Okay. As the crossbow immediately is aimed towards you, in a moment of instinct, you just scream out in the arcane word, shield, and a blue force field wraps around you momentarily and then pushes out into a circle. The bolt slams into it and shatters. With that, that will be the rest of his turn. Irvin, I need
He's
you to make
unconscious.
a death saving throw. "19. Almost a
Hey.
natural 20. That could have been something. But you have one success. Mark that on the sheet. Okay. With that, it is the lady's turn, who is no longer in this. No, so it is Belhador's turn. Belhador.
Let me think for a
What's
second
it
here.
gonna be?
I'm thinking. I'm trying to attack that same one with another Eldritch Blast, see if I can take them out.
I'm gonna pass fire the veteran.
I mean, I want to take out that wizard because they're doing a whole lot of range damage to us.
Okay, all good. Take it.
And
Take your Eldritch Blast shot.
yeah, give me this. And plus, if I hit them, I could probably take them out, which is what I'm hoping for. 11.
11. Let me double check.
Oh no. this is
11
not
will
good.
just hit.
Oh yeah. 4.
That is just enough damage.
Hell yeah!
You fire towards the veteran. He dodges it, but that wasn't your target. Your blue blast fires past, slams into the wizard. She tumbles back unconscious. That's 2 down.
Now I'm going to run.
Okay.
Either wherever I move, they're just gonna follow me and attack me. But let's move over here. I guess try and get as much distance as I can. And alright, let me just check something.
Okay.
I only have 1 spell left, so I should save that. So yeah, I guess that's all I can really do.
Okay. With that, Doldir, you are up. Irvin is unconscious.
I know he's unconscious.
And the wizard is going on. No, wait, own then the wizard.
Take out that wizard, man. Get her dead.
Alright. So how far am I away from her?
You
Am
are
10 feet.
10 feet.
Yeah, she's 10 feet from you, 5 feet between you both.
Oh, let's go. She gonna catch these hands. Let's go. I'll run up.
Yeah.
Okay, go
Key
ahead.
points. Key points.
What's up, girl?
So, Doldir.
Unarmored.
Okay, so you said you're going to do unarmored?
Yeah.
Alright. Unarmed. Where's Doldir? There we go. So, first attack is not with advantage because Irvin is unconscious.
Correct.
So,
I'm too far away anyways.
first hit is a 15 to hit. That will hit
Ooh.
for 7 points of damage.
Then
You get a right in the gut.
Well, I'm judging if that they have about 16 health then.
You have your offhand still, right? You can do an offhand
I
attack
can
without.
use my offhand, or I can use my last point to use Fury or Blows and see if I can take her out.
Well, we
I
also
will-
have the veteran.
I will say that you have 2 hit points. This is the final battle. It is up to you to figure out what you would like to do.
Yeah. So I'm gonna use my my last Gum Gatling gun on her. So
Okay.
My last keep
Okay. So that will...
and Flurry of Blows on it.
Alright, so that second blow will be a 14 to hit for 4 points of damage.
Well, could you just say that's his offhand?
No. He's
No,
he's
because-
better off just doing a regular unarmed attack. 'cause he
Yeah.
gets some-
Yeah, I say that's
Well,
right.
he wants to use his flurry of blows.
Yeah, it's up to him. It's up to
So-
him for sure.
The second one does 4 points of damage. He punches her a second time, but she does not go down. The third strike, 24 to hit,
Hey!
and 5 points of damage will just be enough.
Now we just gotta deal with the big guy.
And she will also go unconscious.
Hi, my name is Dome.
You're not
As-
gonna ask if they're entertained?
Are you not entertained?
No, I'm unconscious. I'm not
No,
entertained at all.
He says,
He's
as in the
unconscious.
background, the veteran starts to chase Bellador.
Yeah, good. Thanks for the words over there, bud. I am very entertained over here.
Would you like to use any movement, Doldir?
Yeah, as far away as possible from the veteran. The next one, I would need to really heal myself.
Okay.
I don't know. He's after me currently.
Doldir
But
runs to the rocks.
Damn it!
It
I'm
starts
literally
to catch
trying to
his
get
breath.
over there.
With that, Owen, it's your turn. You have Irvin down, and he's unconscious and wounded pretty severely. A reminder that 3 death saving throws is
Didn't mean to do that.
so. Moving on.
You sure you want to get that close to him, bud?
I have more health than you do. I miss. That's a 10.
Uh,
That's gonna be my turn. That's all I got.
Okay. You rush forward, and a cold blast of frost doesn't hit him as he continues to run towards Bellador unaware. With that, the wizard is unconscious, and it is the
Actually,
veteran's turn, who will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 towards Bellador. And as he's rushing towards you, he pulls out a long sword and goes for 2 heavy attacks.
No.
The first one is a 13 to
Does
hit.
not. Does not.
Okay. And the second one, a natural 1.
Yes.
As he rushes
Yes.
for you, he goes for massive swings. And both whiff dramatically. But regardless, any one of these could just take off a limb. With that, that will be his turn. And Irvin, I need you to make another death saving throw.
Oh no.
No.
Mark a failed death save.
I did.
So you
With
got
one of each.
one successful, 1 failure.
Yep.
And with that, Bellador, it's your turn. The veteran is in front of you, ironclad armor. What would you
Since
like to do?
I know I'm definitely within distance, I will use my Hexblade's Curse on him
Okay.
as a bonus action.
Okay.
So that will give me a +2 to damage rolls and a critical on a 19 or 20.
Right.
And you can
I gain 5 HP if he goes down.
you can make him weak in like a saving.
No, it's
that's
a different
that's my
thing.
other ability. That's Hex.
Oh, I thought.
my
Oh,
hex
you didn't do
spell.
hex. I thought. My bad.
I'm using my Hexblade Curse, not this. That.
Okay, my bad.
And so, no, give me a second. I'm trying to think what's the best option here. Is with my sword or my Eldritch Blast? When I
With
get
your
there?
sword, you take disadvantage if he's in melee range.
I
Why?
get disadvantage.
Yep.
Why? Yeah,
If,
why?
he
It's a
means
ranged
if
attack.
you would do Eldritch Blast, you would be at disadvantage because
Oh,
it's a
disadvantage
ranged
would be-
spell.
Yeah,
Ranged spells
Eldritch Blast,
have
but his sword
disadvantage
wouldn't
in
be.
melee.
Yeah, I was confused because he said I'd be at disadvantage with my sword. I'm like,
No, I understand.
why? Yeah, I'll attack with the sword.
Okay. Make me an
Oh,
example. Oh.
no.
As you bring your Windsinger's blade forward, he...
Oh yeah, you gotta send me the info on that still.
Yes, sir. He will pitifully slap it away from you as you
Oh no.
just ting. It doesn't go into the dirt. You still hold it. But he seems to be adept at melee combat.
If I move, he gets an attack on me, doesn't he?
It's up to you. In
He's
real
gonna
life, would you
attack-
just stand there? It's up to you.
Either way, he has more movement than me. He's gonna follow me wherever
So
I go.
you can move around him and still get closer to me without If you stay within 5 feet of him.
You're
so you can
unconscious.
move. I mean, yeah.
I mean,
Let's see. So as long as I'm within 5 feet of him, he can't attack me from his attack of opportunity.
Maybe.
I don't have enough health to really risk getting hit that often. But
You can move around him, but you just can't back away from him.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to. I guess I could slowly stop moving closer to you guys.
Your choice. 5, 4, 3.
I'm moving.
2.
Give me a second. I'll move. Let's see. That's within 5 feet of him, so I should be fine there.
Okay. With that, Doldir.
What I'm going to do, I'm gonna run up to Irvin because I know he's on. Can I make him drink the health potion?
It would take an action to feed him a health potion. But yes, you can do that.
I would do that.
Okay.
I'll waste my
All right.
feed my.
It's not a waste.
Oh, I know it's not a waste. Yeah, I was hoping he would save on that.
No problem. So with that, you thump, start slowly pouring in a healing potion on you to Irvin. Mark off that you've used your healing potion.
You got to do that for me.
Okay, Irvin, you
Yeah,
heal for 7 hit points.
Oh,
What's up, buddy? You still got to fight the two.
oh,
Yeah, you just see me.
what happened? Thank you.
You got knocked the f out.
And the first thing you hear is after that, you just hear me go, "Guys, help, please!"
That was good. That was good.
Yeah, sometimes you dish it out, sometimes you take it.
With that, that will have to be Doldir's turn. Owen, you're up.
That'll be my turn.
All right. They're up.
Yes, sir.
Oh, this is gonna be so much fun. And I dash. That's the end of my turn. That's all I got.
All right. You rush forward. You flank the veteran, and with that, it will be his turn. He will look at both you and Belhador. He will use his first swing on Belhador. That's a 15 to hit.
Does not.
Not hit. Nice. His second will go towards Owen, who has just entered the fray. 12 to hit.
Miss.
12 will hit. Miss. Just 2 big swings. Shing! Shing! As he's flanked now by both spellcasters, he's still unable to hit either of you. But that will have to be his turn. With that, Irvin, you're up. You are also muted again, Irvin.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, I cast Cure Wounds on Builder. Boulder.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a Cure Wounds. Nice. So you will heal for 5 hit points as he lays a hand on you. And you are both at 7 hit points. He sings.
I think he's muted again.
Yes.
There we go, I go there. Thank you.
He mutes himself very often.
Fails.
But with that, he does rush over after healing, using Cure Wounds on you. He rushes towards the battle. With that, Belhador, you're up.
You got advantage now.
I'm gonna make another slash with my sword since my curse is still on him.
Okay.
24.
24 will definitely hit.
And that
Roll
is a
advantage because you might crit. Oh, that's a crit for you?
Well, no, I do crit because it's a 19, and my curse
Oh.
does crit with 19s.
Yep.
Nice,
Very
dude.
nice.
And I have advantage on damage roll. So 2.
Oh.
2.
Well, so you have to add.
Plus another 2 because of still the curse again.
So first off,
4, 6,
the
7.
damage on the sword should be adding your damage, your charisma bonus damage. No,
Oh, it does it?
I don't think you put that on. So technically,
Oh, it
what-
does.
what's your charisma?
My charisma is 3.
So that's 5 damage, double to 10, because you didn't add the crit. So that's
Yeah.
10 plus
Plus an
11
additional
plus
2.
1 plus
No, plus 2 plus 2 to damage rolls.
right. So 12. So 12 points of
Yep.
damage. There you go. So yeah. So with one slash across the armor, an arcane slash appears from the blue blade as it slaps itself into his armor and ricochets off. You feel the force bump off of you like you hit some sort of force field. But it just sends a quick spark through this man's body and it strikes him. But with that,
Besides that, I can't really do anything.
it's always something you can do. But I understand.
Well, I mean, I used my bonus action. The only thing I can do is move now, and I don't want to get attacked right now by that.
I understand.
But don't worry, we're about to gang up on him with advantage anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'll just chill here and end my turn.
Understood. So with that, it's Owen's turn.
Cool.
No, it's Dolder's
Hey, guess
turn.
what I'm gonna do?
It's Doldill's
Whack.
turn, actually.
Dolder's
Oh,
turn.
Oh, it's his turn. Go for it.
Oh, huh? Yeah, it's Dolder's turn.
Monk's turn.
Yeah.
So I run up to him.
Oh, oops.
I run up to him with the only, I guess, there's room for me in there in this dog pile, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Yep.
plenty of fun, bro.
Let me go up into his face. Like, what's up, buddy? Let's get it cracked. Unarmored
All right.
with that.
With that, you're gonna make one unarmed strike. 10 to hit. Oh wait, you have advantage. I'll roll again. 18 to hit, which will hit
Yeah.
Yeah.
for 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Boom. Now I'm gonna do it again with a bonus action with another fist.
Okay. 15 will miss actually. So the first
Nope.
hit will land, but the second will not. After
No
you
advantage, right?
Oh yes, you're right. With that advantage, correct. Hold on. Too many character sheets.
I know. I'm sorry.
No, it's not. It's not you. I have a lot to begin with. 16 would not hit either.
Dang it.
Sorry about that.
Oh.
But with that, you've moved over. You've done 2 strikes. It will now be Owen's turn.
Cool.
Sorry.
I am going to. Hey, guess what? Something you never see a wizard do.
Whack.
What?
Yeah.
He said,
Advantage.
You're making an attack.
Yep.
He brings
And that's
out,
my turn.
He brings
I am
out.
there for only one reason.
He brings the Wabbajack out from his from his Skyrim collection pouch, and hopes to turn him into a chicken, but instead it just gives him an enchantment buff for 30 seconds. So with that, Wabbajack doesn't hit, but it is the veteran's turn, and he looks.
Wabbajack? Oh, is that that one fucking staff, right? From Skyrim?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the one step from that.
Yeah, Skyrim. It charges people. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been a while.
Looking
Damn.
at
We're going
everyone.
to Skyrim.
Well, if you want, I have Elder Scrolls Online. All right, so he's gonna take 2 strikes, and I think he's gonna pray to the divines. He just fuck someone up at this point.
Who's he going after?
Yeah, who's he attacking?
He's going to go for Owen first with 1 strike. 22 to hit.
Oh,
24
just
damage.
barely. Just barely.
All
4
right.
damage. Okay.
Okay.
Barely.
Just barely? What the fuck's your AC, dude? Holy shit.
After striking Owen for 4 points of slashing damage, he whips around like Garen from League of Legends and
Watch
just
me whip.
wings towards Bellador.
I thought I was Garen from League of Legends.
Not
Man, it looks
hitting.
like
Not hitting.
I should spin to win, right? I gotta spin to win at this point.
Well, his spin to win isn't working as he swings towards Bellador for the third time and misses completely.
Man, this little kid agile.
Yeah, a little frustrated that he's not being able to hit what he should be able to hit.
In his benefit, he would have hit me, but I did cast a spell to stop it.
I know, you cast a spell on him and now he's yours. I got it.
I cast a spell on
I
you.
cast a spell on you.
Irvin.
Yeah, there we go.
You're
There we
up.
go, brother. We're on the same page. It's 11, page 11.
And I wasn't making fun of you, Bellador. That's just a song.
Yeah, that's fine. No, I know, I got it, mate.
All right, Irvin, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get like right there, and I'm gonna attack with my great sword. I have advantage, correct or no?
Yes,
Yes,
you do.
with that thing.
Great sword. Oh, double 12.
Well,
As you bring your sword towards him, he's still spinning like a Beyblade, and there's just no opening.
Damn.
quick question: how badly does this guy look? Does he look like he's pretty beaten up?
He looks hurt. He has definitely been bloodied.
He's surrounded at this point, so odds are not in his favor. But who knows? Nothing like a corner animal that can surprise you, right?
It's true.
Yeah.
You never know. Bellador, you're up.
Another attack with my sword.
All right.
Advantage.
I do have
Advantage.
advantage. I forgot about that. It still doesn't hit though.
As you continue just stab, punch, trying to get
He's-
any blow on him, he just
How would you
continuously,
like that?
violently slashes across like a
His
cornered
Beyblade
beast.
style is working.
It is. His offense may not be honed at this moment, but the survival instinct of him just slashing at anything that comes near him is keeping him alive at this moment. But at the top of the round, we have Doldir again.
Let's go. Punch. Unarmored punch. Falcon. Punch.
Just punch him in the face.
We got a 24 to hit
Hey!
for 6 points of damage. Nice.
Bonus action. Second Falcon punch with advantage.
That will be a 23 to hit
23.
Hey!
for
Nice.
4 points of damage. Nice.
So 10 total so far. Not bad. Not bad.
We're slowly chipping away at this guy.
As he swings, Doldir gets another punch and goes, Falcon! Tuh! And then the man swings at Doldir again, and Doldir just
breath.
like goes lower and goes, punch! Tuh!
To it.
And the crowd is just so excited that their crowd favorite and newcomer, Doldir and the Curse Breakers, are just surprising all expectations. And with that, the dwarf is over the moon and turns and looks at the crowd.
Are you not entertained?
As a blade slaps him in the back of the head. Ting! For no damage.
Woo!
Owen, your turn.
Hey!
As you get the newspaper ready and prepare to smack your grandchild in the back of the head.
I'm honestly hoping that we can kill him with this attack, so it would be just hilarious.
Was that hit, sir?
And 18 will just hit.
Come on.
As you hit
Kill
him,
him.
as you hit him with the newspaper for not trimming the lawn. Ting. He just turns momentarily and then just swings a massive greatsword towards you.
I feel like he wouldn't even swing. I think he just give him a look of confusion and be like, what the fuck are you doing?
At this point, anything is deadly to him. So he goes to strike towards Owen, unless you have something, Owen.
No. I am burnt out on everything.
It's all good.
I've got one thing left that I can do, and it won't do anything here.
It's all good. Because the sword continues towards you. Owen for 13 a hit.
Nope.
Damn. This guy rolls very low. And with that, he's going to swing back around towards Doldir for 12.
Nope.
Hey, sometimes, Riot just nerfs their characters too much. So with that, he just swings, and at this point, his frustration has taken
would just
over, and none
kinda
of his
give up at
focus
this
is
point.
here. Some people, it's about pride.
True.
And while he's swinging violently, Irvin, there is a moment for you to end this.
Do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go ahead and take a
You can do
swing with my
it.
great sword. Did I have advantage still?
Yes, sir.
Make sure that's on. Advantage, great sword.
And
18 hit.
Yes.
18 will just hit.
Hey!
Woo!
I feel like this is over.
In a moment of being overextending himself, how do you want to do this?
Again, not lethal. Probably just something like maybe like something like that, and then go ahead and give him a elbow or a hit side of the head, a blow to the side of the head, knock him unconscious.
Okay.
Nothing deadly.
As you see an opening in his back, you bring your greatsword up and strike hard with the intention to use the weight of the blade to send him on his knees. And the blade cracks into his back. His hands drop the greatsword. He arches himself, drops to the sand with both knees dug into it as the crowd continues to react, and you bring your backhand over and try to knock him unconscious. But by the time you've done, Owen has slapped the living shit out of him with his staff several times and continues to do so.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding. Only if Owen wants to.
We can own him.
Do it. Let Owen do
No.
it.
Bunch. Dad jokes.
I'll have my day.
Okay. As Owen unsheaves the dad stick, Irvin just whack across the back of the head to the man. The bald head now cracked and blood just barely dripping from the wound. He will live, and the crowd erupts in a final triumphant applause as the veteran goes down. And all of you, the Curse Breakers, Doldir, Bellador, Owen, Irvin, are now victorious for your second melee bout.
I also
Right.
gained 5 health.
Everybody anime pose, like peace sign, all that shit. I'm just kidding.
I start walking up the field
Alright,
As the announcer calls out, "Again, we have our victors, the Curse Breakers!"
We
Now
are
the
the
champions again.
As two-time winners of the melee, come, join us! As he brings the ladder back down for you to join again in the balcony amongst the nobles and princes of Cholt. You see the same familiar faces that you saw before.
Yeah.
A new one appears. A younger Cholton man with dark green and gold robes and fine jewelry wrapped around his neck and rings across his hands, extends his hand towards you all in a way that may seem greeting, but at the same time a little condescending, as he seems to be offering his hand in a way for someone to kiss his ring.
I kiss it. Without hesitation.
No hesitation.
I grab it like the forearm.
Beastmaster?
No, yeah, Beastmaster. Exactly, dude. You know, dumb.
Okay, so as their Doldir kisses this jade ring, and Irvin comes over, Beastmasters the hand, and the young man looks a bit puzzled but also very enthusiastic.
Oh.
Well, it's nice to know you have such interesting customs amongst your race. I am Jobal, one of the merchant princes of Port Nyanzaru, and I think you are all excellent fighters.
Oh, why, thank you, my lord.
We'll talk after the quick ceremony. Stick around. I would like to speak to you for a moment.
All right, now we got him.
Okay.
Wait, don't we have to go back to that magic shop to get like a book or something? Oh yeah, own spell book. Did you leave that at the magic shop to get upgraded?
We get it back in the afternoon.
I keep thinking it would be later in the day.
This
yeah.
is pretty much the afternoon now. Like, it's
Yeah.
just transitioned to it, but you're already in the arena at the moment.
Yeah, once we're done
Yeah.
with this, we can go get it.
But at the moment, the announcer comes back over, and you all see a familiar sight. You're all asked to stand as the crowd is waving and people are screaming towards you. And the announcer goes, "As their second time in the arena, they have won twice, and now are considered prime candidates for championship privileges.
Oh,
Oh,
Damn.
Come, accept your rewards." As one
Glad-
of these servants comes over with a soft, cushioned pillow, burgundy in color, with a similar chest as before.
mm-hmm.
Opening it up, about another, and this is another 150 gold pieces.
Oh,
Oh yeah, we also bet on this, so we gotta collect that.
well, yeah. Do we? So we had those tokens to do this one for free. I'm assuming they took those when we did this.
no,
No,
They
no,
we
those
have
are your
them still.
Those are your badges of victory.
Yeah, the badges of victory.
Yeah,
They-
so-
They
let-
just didn't
let us
charge
do a
us. They
free-
let us just walk in.
Yeah, so with that, basically your emblems of victory, they come over and they ask for them back and give you, in the same sequence as before, upgraded emblems of victory. These
Oh, wow.
have a northern star on them, encrusted in silver, on the same emblem of
Oh,
victory.
nice. So they're like, yeah, like upgraded. So that's cool.
So I think like
I salute. Fist across the chest, salute, nod.
I think what happens is if you lose that emblem, you have to pay the next time. But if you keep winning, you getting the upgraded emblem. You don't have to.
Probably.
It appears that way, my friend.
Yes.
So
Or-
with these, you will get your upgraded emblems later. I'll put them in your treasure. But for now, you gain 150 gold, your new emblems of victory, and additionally, as the crowd participates in praising you, time passes and the next bouts start to begin. But you are still here with a few of the Choltons, and you see an assortment of them, and even some unfamiliar people. But there he is. Joe Ball, one of the merchant princes. You are all allowed to stay in his balcony as he talks to you for a few, as you also get to watch the next bouts, the melees that are continuing for the day.
Ooh, nice.
So, I hear you're new to Chult.
Fairly.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can say.
You could say that.
Yeah.
Well, I am Jobal, one of the fine merchant princes of Port Anzaro. And, I would be interested in sponsoring you if you're looking to continue on your trek through the arena.
Sponsoring. What's that entail? What's the benefits, and what do you receive for?
Oh, I gain a lot of things. I would obviously take a cut of your winnings, but also, with my backing, I would more than 5 times increase your payout upon winning, of course.
Interesting. Any other services like potions or healing between matches that you provide?
Oh, of course.
Oh.
Listen, if you are under my care, under my wing, I can promise you a great many things. Additionally, if there's any services within the city that you require, all you have to do is ask me. And if you're ever looking for maybe, I don't know, a tour of the dangers of our jungles, I'm sure I can arrange a free of charge tour of some of the more difficult to reach places. Just for fun.
And what will be the arrangements of us? What will we have to do?
Just keep winning, I think.
He's got that right. But
Can I
under
insight
my banner.
Check him.
Feel free, make an insight check.
Oh, I don't know why I had advantage. Oh, I did earlier. 15, I
15.
guess.
He seems to be interested in the group as in general. His purpose to obviously get paid out from your services is as clear as day. Any ulterior motives you can't seem to glean, however, from him.
Okay, but what would be the terms? Like, fight once a week or once a day?
Yeah.
Or
What is your expected schedule for combat?
Well, how about this? Are you free tomorrow?
I think so. We haven't really planned anything, have we?
not too sure. Yeah, we haven't really planned that far.
Well, look at this. Let me talk to you privately. How long have you been in
All of
Port
us or
Nanzaro?
the first-
Fish?
Only a couple of days.
Yeah, a couple days.
In a couple of days, you've won a couple of fights, made some money. I'm talking about an investment. Not a get-rich-quick scheme, but it could happen. I'm willing to open up any door you wish. For a small price. That price being a sizable cut of your winnings. But you would make way more working for me than you would in 5 fights.
What cut are you talking about? What
Yeah, how big of a cut?
exactly?
15?
How's this? If I arrange a championship bout for you and your team within the next week, hopefully sooner rather than later, I can guarantee a payout of 500 gold for the entire group. That's minus my cut, of course. But think of it. 500 gold for one fight. And if you win, that won't be the end of it.
Interesting.
Would you give us time to think about it and talk it over?
Exactly. Definitely something to think about.
Of course.
Exactly what I was gonna say.
You've all been here. You've been new to Port Nanzaro, but I just want us to bring things to opportunity. A fork in the road is you go left and you go on to your day-to-days, or you go right and you take a chance on something. I'm offering you a straight path to everything you've ever wanted. I will give you time, but I am not a patient man. So, find me as soon as you can and let me know. Okay?
What would be the best place to find you?
Exactly.
You can find me here, or you can find me at one of my villas in the Merchant Ward. Just ask for Joe Ball and use your name.
Thank you for that interesting offer. We'll get back to you as soon as possible. I don't want to take up your precious time.
I appreciate it. Well, I have investments in this one. I will see you later. As he starts walking towards the edge of the pit, and you all now see a gate that you haven't seen before starting to open up. A gate at the far end of the arena as 3 Allosauruses start to enter into the arena.
Oh damn.
Oh, damn.
Oh, damn.
Oh
hi.
damn.
As the beasts start to scream out, the crowd is livid and just ecstatic. But with that, what would you all like to do?
Go
I
back.
want to go to the guy that signed.
Yeah, get our winnings.
Well, that too. Yeah,
Betting.
first that. Yeah, first that for sure. First our winning.
Okay.
Give me my gold 100 gold plus some, baby.
I bet only 10.
And I bet 50. So
All right, let's see.
So Sorry, I'm getting distracted. We're picking up our winnings now.
Yes.
Yes.
Everyone who
Okay.
bet was going to get our winnings from that.
All right.
Sorry, I'm trying to get to the.
Jeez, can't you juggle and chew bubble gum and ride a unicorn?
So 100 gold from Doldir is an additional 35 gold.
Wait. So the 100, we won what from? I forgot to. We won 150, right? From
You
want
take
150.
as the
actual
group,
fight.
you won 150 gold.
what were you doing with that, guys? Did you guys want to do 25 each again, so that's 100 gold total, and then the 50 gold towards the party fund, so 25 gold
Yep.
each, basically?
I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I did
Yeah,
too.
sounds good.
Okay. So Doldir, I'll write this down. You earn an additional 35 gold on top of whatever the group put in, which was what?
I put in 100 by myself.
100 on his own.
Yeah, so he collects another 35 gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he gets 100 additional and also 35.
He gets 100?
Oh, yeah,
I'm
100.
He
No,
gets
no,
the
no,
100
no.
he put back plus
I
the
get my
35.
100
Yeah, he
back,
gets his
plus-
100 back, but
I
he
got
gets
you.
135.
I got you.
But I'm asking you
Okay.
how much was from the split of the 150 from the group.
25 each of us.
Or-
25.
each got 20.
So Doldir's cut will be 55. I mean 55.
55.
So 55, I'm just going to put in Discord so I remember. Irvin, you get an additional 15 gold pieces back.
Is that on top of the 50 that I?
Yeah,
Yeah, you get yours back plus the 15.
plus
So-
15.
50. No, 50. I have.
Yeah.
I
Apparently you were the
50,
crowd
so I get 60.
favorites. So you didn't win
So I
out
get
too much.
65. Okay, so I get 65 total. You know, my 50 back plus the 15, which is
Yes.
65 gold.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And Belhador, you gained back 7 gold.
How much did I get back?
Oh, I didn't see which one yours was. Which one? How much did you put?
It's in chat, but if you look back
Oh yeah,
upward.
20 gold. Okay. Yours is 14 gold.
All right, thank you.
10 gold because I didn't have a lot to begin with,
So
so.
how much gold do I have right now?
So now, let me add the 55. Sorry. So you're gonna have sorry, 140 plus the 195. So 196.
196.
196 gold you have.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. I
Remember,
think I
we-
did that. Let
we
me make
need
sure I did that
Karen-
right.
Remember, we need to get you prayer and thoughts.
Yeah,
Thoughts and
but-
prayers.
I was trying to. I'm only I'm 4 gold pieces short. Dang it! Because I wanted to put my 200 in. It didn't see if anybody else.
Making
spotted
sure I'm
this.
correct.
Yeah.
139 plus 55. Yeah, 194. Yeah,
194, okay.
making sure. Okay, so yeah, you made 194 gold off that. I mean, sorry, in your total 194.
In
So,
total,
oof. Okay, but with that, you guys are victorious in the arena. You have won 2 fights today, 4 in total. You have found yourselves looking for information on the Death Curse. And with that, eventually, after taking your winnings, return to the city. It is about mid-afternoon, and you still have one assignment that you did talk about, which was returning to the magic shop to pick up Owen's spell book.
Yeah. You guys would think you guys will help me buy thoughts and prayers?
Oh yeah.
Real quick, before we left the arena, I want to talk to the guy that checks everybody in and sends everybody up and ask him some questions.
Yeah, sure. What kind of questions do you
So-
want to ask?
I just want to say, hey friend, we talked about a main fight or a championship fight. What kind of payout does that normally entail?
Well, it's a touchy subject sometimes. So normally the pay is about 300 gold pieces, and the trophy of being a champion is usually left to the what are they? The people that promote the fight, promoters. The promoters. They create a trophy for it that most champions decide if they want to sell, melt down, or keep for themselves. But being a champion in Port Nzaru offers you a vast, more than gold, free lodging anywhere you wish.
Oh, wow. And is a trophy required for those benefits, or
No, your emblem of victory would show that you were a champion of the arena.
Oh, okay. So the trophy isn't required. How much does a trophy normally fetch, either melted down or otherwise?
Oh, I don't know the grand champion. It's hard to say. I can't be sure.
Okay.
But yes, usually around 300 gold is the standard price total.
For the whole group, okay.
Yes.
So, appreciate your time.
Of course.
Anybody else have any? Anybody else? 1, 2.
No, I just think I'm good.
Okay. So, I'm gonna tell everybody. You know that the one guy was gonna offer us 500 gold.
Yeah, he clearly.
Like 40% roughly.
Yeah.
Increased value. So.
I don't know. I don't like it. I don't really want to get too tied down with the merchant princes. We're here for one reason. I don't want to commit to fighting for somebody and then have to leave when they're expecting us to do something. Never mind, like if we're getting 500 but he's getting a significant cut out of that, how is he making that money and how can we not do that without him?
Well, I mean, it would take a lot of time, I'd imagine. Connect. We might make an ally, like aside from the money, because he's making money off from us. Maybe he can give us some additional help services.
He does say he can get us more benefits as well outside of the arena.
Exactly. So.
Like what?
I mean, he did say that there was like he could get us a tour of the heart of the places to go in the jungle for free.
So yeah, we would get toured. We would get.
Are those places that we want to go to?
I mean, yeah.
That's a good point.
I mean,
I'm just saying
at the very
somebody's
least, we're gonna
divining
get
information for us, and we have at least one possible lead as to something of interest for us. I just am leery about committing to staying in the city for anything, and I don't like getting involved in politics.
Did he say about to stay in the city? He just wanted. He said the one fight.
We'll have to stay for a fight.
He says he wants to set up a championship match. I don't know.
Yeah, it was a commitment of fight. It wasn't.
Well,
I'm out. I don't think it's a good idea.
See, I disagree. I think it's a good idea, personally.
I also think it was a good idea, but I wanted to sit down and talk with everybody.
Yeah, I respect all you guys.
I thought it was a good idea, and then you made a very good point about all that stuff. So now I'm like second guessing my thoughts.
That was the running reason why, because I was going to ask him, because if we discuss it, ask him like what are the terms were, like do we have to fight like once a day or once a week?
He said one championship fight. I don't think it was a continuous. My understanding. So I think can we all agree if it's a one time
just
deal
a one fight,
No,
we can get 500
because
out of it.
it could be a one-time fight that'll be in a week, but we need to get moving.
That's true. We do need funds.
Why don't we
we can still make other monies.
Let's do this. We've had a long day. Let's make our stops, turn in, and why don't we actually write correspondence to the merchant prince we do know and see what he has to say about the situation.
That's not a terrible idea. We don't have to make a
That's
decision.
not a terrible idea. Yes,
good idea. Yeah.
Today, so I'm not saying we have to rush for this decision. I'm just putting out there the possible benefits.
Are you serious?
I'm not saying that there aren't benefits to it. I just don't think it's what we need to be doing right now. So why don't we go and we'll pick up my book. We'll see about getting thoughts and prayers. And
oh yeah, I forgot that the name of the knuckles. I was like, what?
Thoughts and prayers.
I forgot about that, dude. Oh, that's so good. We gotta get you those fucking knuckles, motherfucker.
I get you thoughts and prayers.
We gotta get you thoughts and prayers.
The reason why I waited because I wanted to get more money, and I knew we were going to fight some more, so I was going to wait till because I didn't want to waste all of the party funds just to get me a new weapon. I must
You
each
weren't
person
going
that
to
gets
waste the
stronger, it
party
helps-
funds.
Yeah, each person that gets stronger it only helps us. So
Yeah,
I will help you. I will commit. I don't have a whole lot. But
we came real close to
Look at
losing
those.
today.
yeah,
We
that was a
came
bit
real
close.
close.
yeah, we were real close to that.
But I feel like we've gotten stronger. So I feel like I'm stronger than before.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just fortunate with that one hit from him.
I was a bit reckless
You,
on
Irvin,
my,
you
my
really-
I was a bit overzealous and didn't think that
Yeah.
through. So
yeah,
I made a
Irvin, I
mistake.
think you need to repair your armor, bro. I think it's time to repair.
Oh
that.
yeah.
I think it might be wise to get
Because
that looked at.
certain somebody did say, looks like that armor is going bad. So I'm guessing you gonna have to repair that or buy some new stuff so real soon.
I don't know about buying new stuff, maybe possibly, but at least a repair.
we're at the shop-
It's
we're only
wise to
heading-
get this looked at, so I appreciate your.
I mean,
insight.
if we're heading to the shop, we can see if there's any armor that you might think about buying in the future.
True. We might as well ask when we're there.
Yep, on our way to the magic
But
shop.
I think we need your thoughts and prayers.
yeah,
We
do.
need thoughts and prayers.
Especially with that added bonus for it too, for my unarmed strike.
Dude, okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay, out of character. Did you think about which ones you? Because I have my opinion, but I also don't want to. It's your dude, it's your character. Which ones do you want to
wasn't
get,
it
man?
Yeah, wasn't
Remember,
like
there's
code and
different.
psychic?
There's different ones. Remember, there's ones that was like plus to like D4 or something to damage, but also plus one that was like ones that were +1/+1 to like hit
Yeah,
and damage.
Oh,
constant
yeah.
damage.
Who, one would be like psych damage, and the other one would be,
Cold damage, I think it was.
It was
Yeah.
the other one was +1/+1, so it was +1 to hit, +1 damage, so it was
Oh,
consistent
yeah.
damage. But it wasn't like the other one was a +4, so you can roll and get higher damage when you hit. But the +1 to hit, I think is the way to go. But
is the way to go. I'll get that one.
my 2 cents. But you do you.
No, because I can always come back and buy the other set of thoughts and prayers. I think what we need now is more consistent damage going across.
I agree.
Yeah, just like that last fight, we
I
were
think you
missing
are
a lot.
wise. I think you were
I mean,
wise,
I was missing a lot. I really wasn't.
No, you were great.
man.
You left them entertained.
But yeah,
He did. He left them. He did. They they were very entertained. That's for sure.
The one that really better consistent.
That's the way I see it, but I can understand.
No, you made a valid point, yeah. And then like sometimes when you need that one dice to hit and it doesn't hit because you missed it by 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really does come in handy. So I'm gonna get the ones that give you to plus to hit and plus damage.
I think that is wise.
Yep, I'll go with that. I can always come back for the other ones to get the necrotic damage and stuff like that.
So you all head back to the magic shop.
Yes, sir.
Spell that spell, yes.
Nice, good memory. So
Damn, dude, he should get inspiration. That was actually pretty impressive.
I thought
don't-
about it for a split second,
Okay, well,
but
To be honest, I did write it down because I enjoyed the name so much, so I can't
Yeah.
take props for that.
Dispel that spell.
wait, what was the name again? 'Cause it was right.
Dispel that spell.
Dispel.
Yeah,
That's right. Dispel that spell. That is so good, dude. Did you already have that pre-queued like in the chamber, or did you fucking wing that? Dude, that's so good.
sometimes I have a list of names that I like that I
That
write
I like
down.
to use.
Yeah.
Dude, either way, even if you fucking thought of it, ahead of time,
That's a great name.
even if you thought you like sat down and like brainstormed that shit, that's still so good, dude. I love it.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
I appreciate it. A lot of shops that people end up liking, I do reuse across campaigns.
Like names, thoughts, and prayers, bro. Like that.
Yeah, that's all.
Man,
That's so good,
great
dude.
spell.
I could not breathe after that. I'm
Right.
like,
Well,
You made my day with that shit. That's
I
for sure.
appreciate it. So you're all making
That
your way.
can bring me down after a name of thoughts and prayers.
You're all on your way, laughing and having a good time, bonding as allies, and actually appreciating and taking the time that you've been together now, because it's been quite some time now. The voyage over was at least a week, and now you've spent days fighting and working together and getting to know one of you, everyone in the party, on your way over to the magic shop, you see a familiar humanoid. Some of you might not be able to place it, but I will give Irvin a chance to make an intelligence check or a wisdom check, your choice, because actually you were the one who spotted him before.
Uh-oh. You said intelligence or wisdom?
Yeah, I'll give you the chance to pick, the choice to pick.
Okay. Why can't I see? It won't let me. Let me close this out and see what happens. It won't let me like scroll down to see the
Should be intelligence on the left.
No, like I understand. My sheet is like won't let me scroll up and down the sheet to view different. So 1 second. Let's see if I close and reopen it. There we go. So that works now. So intelligence or wisdom? We'll go with intelligence. Straight intelligence check.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
19. As you're all approaching, dispel that spell. Descending these short steps out of the shop in heavy, thick leather boots, in dark brown leather armor that is wrapped around, within his left arm you see a dark iron gauntlet. Wrapped around his belt on a hilt is a weird contraption that looks like a short crossbow, but is metallic and coiled around like a barrel. He is wearing a short duster half cape, also brown, and looking at his face, you see a grizzled white and black beard and a massive gash through his eye, and it looks to be scarred for some time, maybe years. But you see orange eye that has been somewhat cut. A similar looking orange eye on the opposite side. You see the man, he looks at all of you. He's a humanoid, but he seems to be much bigger than you once probably saw him. And he steps off the steps, looks at the four of you, and stares for a moment.
Is this the guy that we chased, that ran away and we chased? That one,
Looking at him, Irvin, you recognize him as the man you saw leaving the Thundering Lizard when you first came to Port Ninzaro, who left after you heard that extremely loud bang, and there was that dead body in the tavern.
Yeah. Okay.
He puts a duster-looking hat over his head, very much reminiscent of some sort of cowboy. And as he looks at all of you, he then slowly turns away and walks heavily down the opposite way. You can hear chainmail rattling as he walks slowly.
Like he wants me to follow, kind of.
No, more of just like he's noticed you all and is taking you all in and is now leaving. Uninterested.
I kill him.
No, okay, for real, or like
No, I have no
I'm
spells.
I'm hurting, bro.
Whack him with your club.
Like I'm hurting, bro.
Excuse me, sir. This is a staff.
Yeah.
Clubs are a D6.
I'm so sorry.
Clubs are for plebeians. I use a D8.
Okay, So you said you walked away where? Where do you walk away to?
He's heading
The opposite of
He's
us.
heading north. You guys have come from the south.
Okay, I kind of like follow him, not like super tight, just kind of just trying to see where where he's heading generally, like where he looks.
So you
what he's
split from
doing.
the group?
Yeah, I'm not too far. Just like I said, I'm just trying to get an idea
Okay.
of like, where he's heading and kind of like if like what's going on.
As you're following him, make me a stealth check. Remember your chainmail.
No, I have the. I have something. I thought.
You didn't buy
didn't I get a-
You didn't buy it.
I thought I bought something, dude.
No, I'm the only one who bought something besides the potions.
Yeah,
Oh, you know, I'm playing 2 different D&D campaigns, so I'm probably.
Okay.
it's all good.
So,
Yeah, he had offered you a stealth chainmail before, elven chainmail.
Oh, he did. Okay. 'Cause I remember on my other camp, I'm some stealthy chainmail. So I'm doing stealth again.
Yes, sir.
Disadvantage.
Okay, 16. As he's walking at a slow pace, you don't have to move fast. As you give a gentle signal to the team, you follow suit. The rest of you head into the magic shop.
Yeah, I go in. I didn't even recognize the guy, right?
No.
No, none of us really recognized him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Irvin,
we just keep walking and.
I would at least whoever's near me, I would at least kind of elbow him and kind of point out, like kind of like hand gesture, you know, kind of on a DL. Something.
No,
At least-
like, after he just stared at us, I was like, that was weird.
I don't know who's next to me, but like I would do
Who's
something.
missing from the group? Oh, don't we have another person?
I
Wait
would
a
definitely
second.
I wouldn't make a big deal about it. Like at least like I said, one person next to me. I don't know who's next to me, but
With
whoever's next
that,
to me, I will.
Irvin goes
Yeah.
on his espionage run. The rest of you continue to dispel that magic. Dispel that spell. I was about to say something else. Oof.
Dave.
You make it up the stairs and see a familiar-looking human male with elven features in his ears, and he looks to be happy to see you. Oh, hey. I didn't expect you so soon, but everything's done. Your spell book is ready for you.
Excellent.
I took the liberty of digging up some old stuff that I think you would have been interested in on the last time. And if you're interested, I do have some time to go over some of the items that I've brought up.
Sorry, I'm back. Who is he talking to?
The wizard.
Okay.
We're at the shop. Oh, he's
I
talking.
know.
Oh, we're talking to
Three
me.
of you are at the shop. Irvin is following the mystery man.
All right. Let me step away from the computer here. Oh, I'm having a hard time concentrating tonight.
It's all good. Just about.
Like who was near me? Because I was gonna, like I said, I was gonna almost to let them know, like point out
Yeah,
the
I
guys.
guess-
that-
they heard.
I'll just stand next to him and point it out to the other guys that you said. We'll point it just mean that you're gonna be right back
Yeah, no
on
problem.
stuff. I'll just tell the other guys then. Sure.
Okay.
Well, I do have good news and I do have bad news. However,
Okay.
so the good news is I've been able to acquire some, or dug up some more magic items that I think you all would definitely be interested in, and most at a very affordable price. Things that I've collected over the years that I am willing to part with, at some gain. But I am sorry to say that the recent patron that has just left here did purchase the original order for the items I had described to you before. The thoughts and prayers.
We bought thoughts and prayers before we could get them.
Well, which ones? All of them? Or just,
He did buy the one he originally intended for creation, the +1 enchanted.
Of course. I hate, dude. You suck.
You
You're
bought
awesome.
it.
You suck, but you're awesome, but you suck.
My apologies. It was
Oh, I'm not there. I'm actually not there.
it
I'm
was a
at home.
commissioned deal.
there.
I do, however, own still the set that I had made for display. If you so wish to purchase those.
I told you, motherfucker, to get those shit that day.
I'll take them.
And what are the capabilities of the display set?
So these allow your unarmored attacks to deal your choice of psychic or radiant damage. The damage would be magical, bypassing any magic defenses, And then in the moment you would be able to choose your choice of radiant additional damage or psychic.
I'll take those.
I think we'll be purchasing those today.
Okay. I do believe that these are still, especially for the price, and I'm willing to lower it for the disappointment that I have brought to you today.
Oh, thank you.
This guy's really nice.
That is very nice.
Well, business has been good, but it is always nice to help out actual adventurers with a sincere goal.
Thank you.
So,
How much are they going to be?
for 250 gold, thoughts and prayers would be in. I do have the card for you. They are iron and gold brass knuckles, and I have engraved the sigils here. And he starts to go into detail on how he enchanted the knuckles themselves. But basically, what they'll do is when you make your unarmed attacks, you will be able to supplement bludgeoning damage to your choice of either radiant or psychic damage.
Gotcha.
It will do.
So they're magic damage.
They will do magic damage instead. You can choose not to, which is
Later.
you can do you can choose not to do them, but the benefit is much better because it's your choice of switching damage. And he will sell
That
them
is good.
sell them for 250 gold instead of 300 gold.
I
I'll
thought they were
take.
cheaper
I'll
than
take
before.
200.
I thought they
It
were
was
like,
300 before.
oh, was it 300 before? How do you
It was
remember history?
300.
I don't remember shit. I don't know how you guys do that.
Yeah, because they were 300 before.
I trust you.
Yeah, I mean, I remember because like when you get a weapon called Thoughts and Prayers, you remember how much it's gonna cost.
Yeah.
No, well, I personally didn't. I thought the name was. Well, I guess I was distracted by that. I thought they were like 150 for some reason, but I believe you.
No, it was 300 originally. So how much do you have gold deal right now?
I got 196.
I can chip in some if you want, but I don't want to use all my money because I want to have some still.
I'm not there right now, right? So I can't help you.
No, you can't. You're not there, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So
I got
with
196.
Irvin, on the other hand, while you guys are thinking of that, Irvin, you're following this man, this human who's walking very unmotivated to meet a deadline. He's walking very nonchalantly, with purpose, headed north. And as he does, he's eventually making his way to
Downtown.
the merchant ward, particularly to where the merchant princes live, where their villas are. And you can see that as he eventually, with time, takes the only path to get there. So you could continue to follow him, but you at least know the direction he was headed.
Okay. Is anything out of place that I noticed from him? Like, would I've noticed that he, like maybe like wearing those Thoughts and Prayers knuckles? Or
Make an
anything?
investigation check.
Investigation, or I'm not touching him, so wouldn't it be
Perception, sorry.
Show me your hands.
My perception is not great, but oh damn! Oh,
Oh, that's.
As you're trying to notice anything specific about him, you're looking, and as soon as you like narrow in on his duster, a little in the eye. Is that a toothpick? Oh, don't move the eye. Don't move the eye. I don't know what's in my eye yet. Hold on. I don't know.
Fucking contacts, man.
And then you
Okay,
accidentally
wait.
blink, but now you don't know if it's gonna be in your eye forever, if it's a piece of wood, if it dissolves. Does your eye like push things out that's supposed to be in there? Oh, where'd the guy go?
It's the death curse.
Oh damn!
Oh, it's the death
All
curse.
right. Did I lost him? Did I lose him? Or
Yeah, he's gone.
yeah. All right. I would head back to the shop.
So wait, did he roll a nat 1?
And
I
then
did.
got
I
minus.
totally fucking
You rolled
did
a
it.
nat one. Then so
I have
it
a
was,
-1. I'm not a motherfucker.
As
That's
Irvin
cool.
says, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go back." He turns around and hits a pole.
Taking
and then-
1 point of damage.
I'll be lenient. You'll take 1 temporary damage. It lasts an hour. Don't get
Okay.
knocked unconscious. But Irvin, on your way
Yeah.
back, you are stopped by a familiar woman. You are stopped by the acolyte that you met before. As she's rushing down the street, she stops you and goes, "Wait, oh, I was just heading to the Thundering Lizard to get you. We need you."
Oh, is this Zanaya?
It was Quinaya something.
No,
Zinnia.
it has a cubist. But I think I wrote this. I wrote the phonetic.
Yeah, me.
Yeah.
I put Z not
Zanaya.
Zanaya.
Yep.
Zinaya.
I'm loving it. So Zanaya looks at you and goes, "Grandfather
What's wrong?
Zitembi, he's been under the ritual for hours and something's wrong."
Oh, okay. Let me get my friends and we'll be right there.
Okay, meet me back at the temple. I'll wait for you there.
We'll rush right there right away. Let me get my friends.
Okay.
Shall I rush? Should I rush to get it?
Okay, so you rush
So
back.
before we get rushed off, I would like to say
Meanwhile-
that we went ahead and bought the fucking Knuckles
Of
before
course.
Irvin even got back.
It's two different time frames. He's still
And
dealing with
I
his
got
thing.
my book.
Okay. So
That's important.
So how much?
I
It
got
was,
my book. This is important.
So
All right.
Owen,
how much was it for the thoughts and prayers?
you get your book. You've already paid for that. Doldir, Thoughts and Prayers is 150. 250 minus your 194. 250 minus 194. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. That would have been weird. The final remaining total is 56 gold.
I paid.
I have 57.
I've already paid it.
Oh, can we just
Okay.
take it out?
So Owen,
Okay, never mind then.
Owen pays for the rest.
Message me that number. I'm actually getting some milk, if you don't mind.
56. I'll message to you right now.
Thank you.
I mean, I
And,
can pay someone if you want. Never mind.
You know, while they're kind of looking around at the different items that he's showing them, I did want to like have some small talk with the guy, with Eldon.
Yes, he does.
And I'm actually wondering if he's heard about the Red Wizards of Thay coming to the area.
Asking him, he doesn't know much about the Red Wizards of Thay in Port Nanzaro, but he did get a specific request recently for a lot of components for crafting, casting a bunch of different divination, necromantic, and conjuration spells.
I make note of those components if he'll offer that list to me,
He does.
and I will warn him to be very wary of the Red Wizards wherever they set up shop. They stay, and their front typically is going to make them rivals to what his company does.
Right.
They create and sell magic items.
He takes that under advisement, and he does know the Red Wizards, not personally, but in passing, as most wizards know that there's always, very often a moment in a prodigy's life who is a wizard, where a Red Wizard may have very well approach you one day and offer you to join. But with that, eventually Irvin is almost on his way in, when he also offers you a few other things that he has brought up. He brings forth a book and a wand.
I'm interested in both. What are they?
So the first one is a spell book of an enchanter. He brings it up and says that it is his old spell book when he was first studying to be an enchanter in Neverwinter, and he would be willing to part with it for 100 gold pieces, as it does give sentimental value. But what it does is once per dawn, a person can make an intelligence check, DC 15, and on a success. On a success, gain 1 research charge. After gaining 3 research charges, the user learns the following spells: Friends, Bless, and Sleep.
Okay.
Like all 3 at the same time?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh damn, that sounds actually pretty powerful.
And the wand?
And the wand is a wand of cure wounds. This is a bit more pricey and one of the more private items. This is a wand of Cure Wounds. Has 6 charges. Regains 1 charge per day, per dawn. As an action, the wielder may expend any number of charges to heal a creature within 60 feet for 1d6 per charge, plus their wisdom bonus.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
This one, however, is 1,000 gold pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those are the 2 items that he has dug up for recently.
All right.
Additionally, he has said that he is willing to commission, if the group wants, a set of bracelets of sending. The bracelets would allow the users to cast the sending spell to any creature with the same item.
At will or like once per day?
At will.
So wait, what does that spell do?
Yeah, I don't know that.
It's a telephone call.
Oh, it lets you talk to people.
But it's
Yeah,
better than message,
at
but I think
distance.
it's got like as long as you're on the same plane, I think it's limitless versus message, which is like
Mm-hmm.
I think your message is like a distance. You have to be within a certain distance, but this one I think is limitless, other than the different plane of existence. I could be wrong though. I'm not there.
These,
My bad.
I will say this in this order. I am very interested in your book. I cannot afford it yet right now, but I will return for it.
I can help you afford the book if you want. If you have enough, I have 57.
That's not enough.
Not enough. Okay.
We, as a group, are interested in the wand. If you sell it before we can get to it, it will not break our hearts.
Yes, it will. Stop lying to the man.
I would
I
be able
think-
to reserve the wand, as the only reason I had to sell the item before was because he had commissioned it, as we spoke about before.
I understand.
So I can hold any items you wish for 30 days.
Okay. I would like to have those 2 items held.
Okay.
As far as the commission, my advice to my party, which I think that we should talk it over, because I suspect it will be pricey.
For each, it would take me a week to create a single bracelet of sending, but I do have one already made. It would take a week just to bind the new one to the new pair. So within a week, I could create a set of 2 for the party, and then it would take an additional week after that to do an additional one,
Well,
So what would be the cost of just 2?
Yeah.
The cost for 2, with your discount from Wakanga, I could put them at about, for 2, 150 gold.
Okay.
Which is pretty...
Let us talk about that tonight. We're a little tired. We're now a little lighter as far as our coin purses go. I will highly advise them that we would like at least 1 pair for correspondence with the city.
Okay. That can be arranged.
And
What'd you say, Smith?
I think there was one more thing.
This one.
Yes, right. We're looking at moving out sooner rather than later, I think, due to some relevations with new friends we've made. This will be a side deal.
Oh, yeah.
Leaving the city, we'll probably come back to get additional supplies. Do you sell supplies for traveling into the jungle, or are you restricted to magical items?
I actually am restricted to magic items, as per the division of labor within the merchant princes.
Okay. Would you recommend somebody who would be friendly to our particular cause that you trust?
I do have contacts within the Emerald Enclave. They have a dwelling within the exterior of the city, and they would be extremely helpful, and I can give you reference.
I would greatly appreciate it, and I think that unless there's anything you'd like to talk about or anything else you'd like to show, it will likely...
The door kicks open, Irvin comes in.
Guys, Quell, what's her name? Zenea.
What's wrong, bud?
She just came to me and she said something's wrong. Go to the temple immediately.
All right.
We should probably head there.
It looks
you
like
wanna
we're in a
finish
rush. Here's a gold coin. If you could have that sent to our room, the information on the Emerald Enclave.
Of course.
Thank you so much for everything. Have a wonderful night.
You too. I appreciate you. Good luck and be safe.
Mm-hmm.
And as the four of you leave, dispel that spell with new magic items, new information, and run out into the afternoon, the late afternoon, towards the Merchant Ward where the Temple of Zavras is. That is where we're going to end it for tonight.
I knew it.
Yes, sir. We
quick
are.
question.
Can we play for 12 hours straight? Come on, like what?
Sometimes
Yeah,
I want
guys.
that. Sometimes I would love that, but
Yeah.
Are we? How close are we to leveling up?
actually, you guys are all level 3 now.
Yeah.
However, it requires a long rest for me to grant you the benefits of the level 3. So when we return, you will be in hot pursuit to the Temple of Zavras for a very noteworthy event, which will symbolize your level 3 milestone. So congratulations, you guys did great.
Yeah.
Awesome.